Hello, it's been a while, hasn't it? Hello to everyone in the chat. Welcome. We're back. We're back on the Josh of Este football channel. It felt a bit weird even saying that, to be fair, but I'm here. Can you hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. I'm watching here eagerly, waiting for you all to come in. Thank you so much for joining with me. I just had to do it, you know, Saturday evening in. You know, what else are we going to do? We're going to watch the football. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about Chelsea and how they're going to beat Brighton, the B team Brighton, or are we just going to sort of, you know, sit on the sofa and enjoy it? And, you know, I could have tuned into any one of the amazing other live streams that are out there. Think of the Benson, the Matisse, the Blue Lions TV, Joey Knight not available tonight, which is a big shame, and I'm missing him already. But I thought, why not do a live stream ourselves? And there's plenty to talk about. I'm here. I'm back on the channel. Hello to every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning into my stream with all of the amazing options available. I very much appreciate it. And it is so good to see you. I know that there are lots of fan favourites in the chat. I know there are a lot of regulars waiting to come in. So I really, really appreciate you coming in and watching the game with me. It's going to be a really good one. Let me know that we can hear everything. It seems like it's all right. All right, Tom, evening, sir. Sorry, I was finishing a heist on GTA. Interesting. Are you excited for GTA 6? I'm very excited for it. It will be one of the biggest game releases this year, but it could have been Football Manager. And I am planning that video. I've got a few notes that I'm writing out at the moment, trying to sort of, you know, collate my thoughts on what has been the worst game release of all time, Football Manager 26. And yeah, let me know if you do want to see that video, because a lot of people have already told me that I have to talk about it. So I will obviously do it. Say hello to every day. Right, Bailey. I love Benson and watch every video and live stream, but when the big dog's about, oh, Bailey, you are the best. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I would be watching it myself right now if I wasn't streaming, to be fair. Hardcore, yes, Medallion. We are the hardcore. We're here. Chelsea community has been insufferable lately. Oh, God. Well, it's horrible, isn't it? Well, we're going to bring some positivity and joy. And you know what? Sometimes it's not really even about positivity, is it really? It's just sort of about being honest and open and realistic, and hopefully we are there. WTFMD, Josh on the Josh of Este channel. That's me. We are here. I know it's been a long time. I actually had a look. I didn't realise how long it had been. It has been 60 days since I last uploaded on this channel, which is an incredible amount of time, and I'll explain why. The Joey and Josh channel has taken up a load of thought process and energy and time, and it is all-consuming in a way that is absolutely brilliant, but has taken so much of my attention away from creating content in any other vehicle that we've had to do that. So yeah, it's a fantastic channel, and I have to say Joey is amazing on that channel. I've never known him to be so much in his element, so happy, so, you know, optimistic as when he's sort of filming those videos. And I'll tell you what, we have made some fantastic pieces of content that I'm so proud of on that channel. If you haven't subscribed, there is a link in the description to the Joey and Josh channel. And I know all of you guys will have subscribed because you are the hardcore, and I know that you'll be watching it with glee and with joy, because there are some fantastic videos there. But yeah, that's my, unfortunately, rather poor explanation of why there haven't been too many uploads on this channel. And I apologise to every single one of you that has expected, videos on Chelsea. As you know, I'm all over the place. I'm on Joey's channel. I've done videos with George recently, with Matisse recently. And I think this channel has suffered slightly because of that, because I just don't have the time to be able to do it. But that, again, it's not an excuse. It's just sort of, saying how it is. And we will be doing more on this channel. I really do want to do that. But obviously, we're in a busy time right now. We're in a very, very busy time. But yeah, don't worry. We will be doing lots more. WTF, we want more vids. I will promise you I will do more vids. I promise you on that. Johnny, thanks for streaming tonight. It's my pleasure. Thank you for joining me tonight. Why is your football lookalike not in the squad today? Who is my football lookalike? Oh, Reece James. Reece James, I think they're just resting, to be fair. All the true crime has got to him, Fairs. Yeah, that's very true. Yo, Josh, hope you're good. Do you think the new lad will get some minutes today? Know anything about him? I mean, anyone that says they do know that much about him is lying, really. He seems, from the stats I've seen, he seems decent, but I mean, he's not ready right now. I mean, if he does get on the pitch today, something will have gone wrong, I think, to be fair. Nelson's God's Will. What do I think about the team sheet today? Well, I tell you what. Bang. That's what I think about the team sheet. Should we talk about the team sheet briefly, and then we'll get into other matters? I know we're talking about loads of other stuff right now. This is the team sheet right now. Let me know if you can see it on screen. I bloody hope you can. Sanchez in goal. Gusto, Tosin, Chalobah, and Cucurella, a left back. Then you've got Caicedo and Dewsbury Hall in the middle, with Palmer in behind as a number 10. Neto, Nkunku as the false 9, and Jadon Sancho. It's going to be very interesting to see who actually plays in number 9. Could be Cole Palmer. I got loads of banter for saying that it could be Neto, and I think that's unwarranted, actually, because I think he's a very good finisher, and I think he could do a role up there. And ultimately, we need to get guys scoring goals, and I don't think Nkunku, I should say, has been good enough in that position. So, yeah, I don't see why it's so laughable that Neto isn't a number 9 and Nkunku is. To be fair, the way you spice up their videos, and we appreciate it a lot. Nkunku to score today. Thank you very much. Well, yeah, no, we've featured on loads of channels recently. Like I've been inundated with people that want me on the channel and to do sort of pieces about Chelsea, and it's amazing. Do you know what? It's a testament to all of you guys, because all of the views and the intention and the sort of the feedback and the amazing feedback that you guys give has meant that these other creators are really keen to make videos. So it's been amazing so far, and I have to say, being on channels like Matisse's and George's, as well as obviously the main man, Joey Knight, is incredible and was always a lifelong dream of mine. And I feel very, very lucky to be able to feature with those guys. What I said to Matisse after I finished recording with him the other day, and I said this to George as well, is that I feel we've got some of the best creators, most innovative creators, some people that really know their football in the Chelsea side of things. And I think we've been really blessed with the community that we have, and that's why it makes it really easy to feature on all of those channels. I think they're all amazing creators, and I think we've got such an encouraging, overall positive community, and I think the boys really get on all together, which is very unusual in the content game. It doesn't usually happen like that. People don't really get on. People see other creators as competitors, and so it's amazing. It's really, really good. And yeah, we should all feel blessed. Here we go. The handler's here. I've just noticed the handler's here. Can we all just say 1 second? Can we just say big up the handler? Because he has been here from the very start, the handler. He's connected with me on DMs recently, and I hope very much that the handler title has worn off on him in real life, and I hope his friends call him the handler as well, because it's a title that I'm jealous. I'm jealous that isn't my surname. In fact, what I might do is I might change this channel name to Josh the Handler, because that is the best, honestly, the best name that I've seen in a very long time. CMD, you're also a fan favourite here. You've been here from the very start as well. I don't know your name. Can you let me know what your name is? Because your name is a series of letters at the moment, and I feel it's disingenuous for me to call you by those series of letters. So yeah, let me know your name. And in fact, anyone that wants to put their name in the chat right now, let's call it out, because you guys are the hardcore. Like, I don't want to just single out the handler and CMD as being the boys. Like, we're all in here together. We're all pros now. We're all hardcore members. I appreciate you all very much. WTF? The Squawker vid surprised me too. Why did they surprise you? We've been working with Squawker now for about 5 months, I think. So yeah, we're featuring on their channel. That's good, and appreciate all of your guys' love on those videos as well, because you know what it's like going on a new channel is really hard. But I'm really enjoying those, and it enables Joey and I, and Joey is very good at this, it enables us to sort of talk about non-Chelsea topics and football more generally, because we want to only bring you Chelsea stories really on our channels, and rightly so, because you know, this is a Chelsea channel. This is why you subscribe. You want to talk about Chelsea. Fair enough. But I think when we do stuff on Squawker, it's really cool because we get to talk about football more generally. And, you guys are the same. You love football. This is why we love it, Train with Tom. Your name is Tom. Thank you very much. Yes, Dan. Dan, sorry. I know you have told me this in the past. I've got the memory of a sieve, so I apologise. Ferry is Ferex. Big up to you. Tom, you don't need to put your surname. Tom, you're a fan favourite. You're part of the hardcore. I appreciate you very much. I love Joey and Josh. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Joey and Josh is a huge channel, and I feel like it's got a lot of potential, and I'm really excited to grow it. And you know what it's like there's never overnight sort of millions of views on YouTube channels anymore. Like, it doesn't really work like that way. Some people do it and they're incredibly lucky, but you've really got to grow after this. And that's why it's been a graft for us on that channel, really, really growing it organically and really trying to make the best content for you guys possible. And I'm really proud of what we've achieved on that channel. John Boy, yes, Josh, what is good? I'm all good, thank you very much. How are you? How are you doing? It's really nice to be back on talking about Chelsea. It's really, really good to be talking about Chelsea. I've missed this immensely. And I hope that we'll be doing a few more live streams. We've got a few away games coming up. Obviously, you know what I'm like. I have to go to the home games and I've got the season ticket. But the away games and the cup games, hopefully we've got a few more in this cup that we can all watch together. That would be fantastic. Will there be a Joey and Josh episode tomorrow? Yes. And I've just finished the thumbnail. The thumbnail is looking amazing. And we've got a video. It's another true crime episode. We're talking all about a guy called Mitchell Quay, who was... it's got a very interesting story. It is a murder story. And I'm going to leave it at that. It's got a few twists and turns. You definitely want to go and subscribe to Joe and Josh now if you aren't already, and watch that one when it comes out at 12 o'clock tomorrow. 12 o'clock UK time. It'll be dropping tomorrow. What are your thoughts on Nkunku? Says Ollie. Hello, Ollie. Welcome to the stream, my friend. What is my thoughts on Nkunku? I really like Nkunku. I think he's one of our best technical players. Rate him very highly, but he's not a striker, and I'll be concerned if he starts as a striker today. And you know what will happen now? He'll score 3 goals. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Thank you to all 53 of you that are watching right now. I really, really appreciate it. Definitely let me know where in the world you're watching from. You know this is a fan favourite task of mine, to understand where you guys are watching from, because it's just interesting. We get people from all over the world watching. I want to shout you out. Kia, how many mistakes are we thinking from Sanchez tonight? 3 minimum. 3 minimum. Johnny Tipperley, will you or Joey ever appear on Sky content like Soccer Say? I don't see why not. If we get an invite, we'll be there. Absolutely. Brad, you are saying no Sanchez starting. Not Sanchez starting. Sorry. Yeah, he is starting. I know. It's a shame, isn't it? I mean, look, the good thing about this is it may mean that he is the cup goalkeeper, and I think that would be a very good thing. Hi Josh, do you think you'll do any watch-alongs with other creators? I'd love to do some with other creators. I just need to technically figure out how to do it. I've seen other people do it. I just need to get my head around it. But yeah, I would love to do it. What I would love to do, I don't think this is possible. It's definitely possible on Twitch, where you can sort of like, I can stream from my channel, they can stream from theirs. We do a joint thing together, and then you guys can see the content from my channel, and then they can see it from the other channel. I think that would work both really well, but I don't think you can do that on YouTube unless you guys tell me otherwise. George Harwood. Hello, George Harwood. You're all right. You've changed your display name. Well, thank you, because I know we talk all the time, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for joining in. And this is the thing: the display name is really useful, because if you do change it, then I can call you by your real name, and that's always fun, isn't it? KK, love you both. You should do an episode with Jan from Football Therapy. I'd love to. If Jan ever wanted me on, I would absolutely go on his channel. Absolutely. Train with Tom. I know you watch them. So Tom is saying that he watches the live streams with his missus in bed. And this is the thing, actually. We're finding this quite a lot. That obviously, you know what this channel is like. It's predominantly blokes. But the Joey and Josh stuff is a lot more open. So I love that you guys are watching them with your partners. That's brilliant. 50 legends and 50 hardcores. Exactly. Up the Chelsea. I've been watching you since you were at 9k. So cool to see you at 17k. I can't believe that. Josh and Joey are actually my brother's names. That's fine. Ishan, you're watching from Dubai. Big up from Dubai. USA, love it. Only in London from Bailey. That's fair enough. Plymouth. Plymouth is really nice. Bailey, it's not boring. We're Londoners. It's fine. We support Chelsea. That's fine. Victor from Canada. Hello, Victor. Remember to like the stream from Keir. Keir is the stream master here. In fact, what we should do is we should call Keir the official title. If Edwin is the handler, Keir is the stream master. So listen to the stream master. In fact, Keir, if you can change your screen name to Keir-Stream Master, I'd really appreciate that. Tom, you're in North Yorkshire. I remember that. You commute down to watch the games. I can't believe you do that. Martin, Orlando, Florida. Lobo, my first watch along tonight. Well, can we all just say a big welcome to Lobo? If you can let us know in the chat, give him a big welcome, because we love first-time viewers on this channel as much as we love the hardcore. Eastbourne in East Sussex. Very nice. You are very close to Brighton and Hove Albion then, San. Surely. Listen, we got one from Russia. Love it. How much do you think we get for Sanchez in the summer? Let's hope we do sell him, first of all, the handler. And probably 50p. Left Bulgaria. Interesting. Welcome to the stream from Bulgaria. Dan is saying Josh and Jan are deaf in Chelsea CC. For fuck's sake, I can't even say the rest of it. Yeah, true. George is flying to New York next Friday, and the Chelsea game is on like halfway through. If you can stream that game via the internet on the flight, mate, I will be incredibly impressed. I will be out of the country myself. So I don't know if I'm going to be streaming that one. Probably not. But I'll probably have better Wi-Fi than you do. I'll probably be on terra firma. So good luck with that, mate. WTF, you're back. I'm pretty sure the people streaming together just are in Discord calls. Oh, yeah, fair enough, yeah. I mean, the thing with that is I want it to be top quality. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have someone buffering or whatever, but I know what you're saying. I think that is possible, and hopefully it is clear in HD enough. I think we have done it in the past via Riverside or something like that. So we'll figure it out. This is the thing. I would love to do that. It's always the thing though. Like, you don't want to force it upon someone. Like, if some of the other boys don't want me on their channel, and they want to just do a stream by themselves, you can never begrudge them for wanting to do that. Lawrence, hi Josh, you're doing a great job. But if you want to keep me as a fan, you need to be doing more of your own content. If you don't, I'm walking away. Fair enough, Lawrence. You are a hard task master. I will be doing more content. I promise you. We have a lot of games coming up, and I will definitely be doing more content on this channel. You know what it's like. I'm a very selfless man. And unfortunately, we have been on various other channels and been neglecting this one. So I promise you that we will do more. What I will say is, if you ever want to know my Chelsea opinions, make sure you subscribe to the Joey Knight podcast. I am there every week at the very minimum, probably twice a week, more often than not, doing videos with Joey. And so if you do want my Chelsea opinions, that's a good place to go. But I will be doing more on this channel as well. I promise you that. 2-hour train, not the end of the world from Tom. Yeah, North Yorkshire, not too bad. Yeah, but it's easy, much easier for the guys in London, isn't it? They just pop on a train on the tube and get down here. Malawi on a geography school trip. Well, that is a very interesting school trip. Fair enough. I'm jealous of that school trip. Can anyone say to me, where's the furthest you've gone on a school trip? Because that must be right up there. Watching from Pakistan is 12:50 a.m. at night here, staying awake to watch Chelsea. There you go. That is a hardcore Chelsea viewer and a hardcore Josh Aveste viewer. They're right there, you have to say. What striker do you think we should sign this summer? Ooh, I think we should probably sign Samu if I was going to be going for one in particular. I think we'll probably end up with Liam Delap. That's my guess. Does it annoy you that there's a huge lack of Chelsea pundits on TV? Yes, it does. Yeah, and players, like I said, they do often get overlooked. Yeah, I do think that. I mean, who is our Chelsea representative really as a pundit now? It used to be Frank, didn't it? He used to do some Sky Sports stuff. I can't even think. Joe Cole, I think, is the main one, but he's doing BT Sport, isn't he? I think Joe Cole's probably the most publicised Chelsea fan out there now. Would love to see more content from you on this channel. Maybe a vlog of going to Chelsea games. Yeah, fair enough. That's a good shout. I probably could vlog it. I mean, the thing is, I don't love to film in the ground when we're watching the games, just because we're watching them, you know. But that's a really good idea, actually. Or going to watch Joey's fights. Yeah, absolutely could do one on there. It's supposed to be internet you can buy on the plane. Yeah, the problem with that is it never works. Or it's always flaky. So good luck, George, mate. I hope you can watch it. That'd be good. Only 40 minutes train journey. My neighbour is at the game. Oh, that's good. Yeah. East Sussex. Fair enough. Yeah. What airline are you flying with, George? Tom wants to know. Virgin Atlantic. Oh, you see, look, you guys are quicker on the replies than me. Virgin Atlantic might be all right. Furthest I've been was France. Okay, that's a good one. Nervous on this Brighton back-to-back. I know, I don't like it either. Let's see how Nkunku plays. Yes, Josh, more of your own content, but we do love watching you on Joe and George. I know this is the thing. You know, I'll try and do more on this channel, though, because you guys deserve it as well. And to be fair, we've got an amazing community on this channel as well. When I was at school, we played Olympiakos Academy team and smashed them 4-0. Fucking hell. You must. Where did you go to school, mate? That sounds like you had a really good team. Joe Cole, yeah. Zola was on the show recently. Yes, fair enough. Yeah. Well, yeah. Vlogs would be fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, well, I'll figure out how to do that. Cameron saying you should get on the overlap. I've never been invited, so we'll wait for the invite. You know what it's like. There's a lot more bigger creators than me out there that have much more successful channels and are therefore the front and center for the overlap. The overlap, by the way, the secret to the overlap really is they just invite the biggest creators. And really that's a good thing because it gets the views in, you know, they increase their awareness. That is their strategy and it makes complete sense. And also, if you're the biggest channel within your fan base, you deserve to be on the overlap. It is that simple, really. Josh, are you going to commentate the game? Yeah, of course I'm going to commentate the game. Yeah, so basically, hopefully you can see there is a scoreboard and a time, a little clock at the bottom, in the bottom left-hand corner. I will sync that up and you can sync the game to me if you want to. So yeah, do that. George Harwood, I've got to go. Oh, George, we'll miss you, mate. But yeah, good luck with everything and I'll definitely tune in soon, mate. Appreciate you. So yeah, here we go. Look, they're already doing the Cole Palmer celebrations, basically, even the Brighton fans. So let me take off this team sheet. We've done the team sheet now. I don't think the team sheet is particularly crazy, to be fair. So we can take that off now. But that is the team sheet for the game to be there. And actually, would you know what? We'll leave it up because we've got 4 minutes left. I thought it was a bit sooner than that. Did you see George's preferred lineup? He wanted Palmer as a false nine and Nkunku behind him. I actually really like that, and I rate that very much. I would probably be doing that formation and structure if I was using this team sheet. I probably wouldn't have played this team sheet per se. But yeah. I'm always tuning in, mate. Big love to you, George. Have a good weekend too, mate. Really appreciate you. Yeah, Joey should be on it as the biggest channel. I mean, Joey is growing. That's the thing. Joey is definitely the fastest growing. You have to say, Chelsea channel, and yeah, like I think it won't be too long until Joey gets the call up on a big Sky Sports show. I mean, to be fair, you know, he might be working with other broadcasters coming up. A lot of other broadcasters have said they want to work with him. So I think it's only a matter of time before Joey gets the call up for Sky Sports. And you know what? Out of anyone in the community, Joey will have earned it because he's had to cut his teeth on various different channels. And again, he wasn't a media-facing person until, 2 years ago and really only kicked off 18 months ago. And I think he's done incredibly well. And I think really what every Chelsea commentator always says that I hear is that Joey is a real credit to the fan base and has sort of improved the community exponentially by creating the content that he does. And so I think really, Joey's time will come for the mainstream media, and I think they'll be amazing with him. I think, can you imagine him on Sky Sports on the sort of the mid-morning show that they do, the Soccer Social show? I think he'd be so good on that. I really, really do. And we'll try and make it happen for sure. We're finally seeing first team players with the black kit. I really like this black kit, actually. Let me know, guys, what your favourite kit is so far this season. I'd be very interested to see what you think. Watching from South Texas. I'll try and do my accent or stream if you want to, Panda. I know you're a regular as well, so welcome back to the stream. Who's the Arsenal guy on the kickoff? He's the only bearable Arsenal fan. Well, there you go. Well, we found Jacob. Jacob's his name. And Jacob is the guy on the kickoff, comedian by trade. He's got a really good podcast as well called Scream Rot. So if you haven't tuned into Scream Rot, I would definitely check that out. He's made some amazing content recently, talking about the sort of the internet celebrity cringe, influencers on Instagram and that sort of thing. And he is so funny. And Jacob is such a good bloke, and also an incredibly hardworking geezer. And I think he's been a real asset to the kickoff. And I think, like you say, you want Arsenal fans to say it how it is. And I think you don't always need them just sort of shouting and being, quite reactionary. I think some of the Arsenal fan groups are. And I think Jacob is a real asset to the show, I have to say. Joey would come up with some outrageous stuff if he went on those shows. He'd definitely have to rein it in, wouldn't he? Would love to see Joey and Jamie Carragher on the same screen. I mean, I'd like to see them in a boxing ring, to be fair. Take a look after. Yeah, Scream Rot is the podcast. Yeah, definitely make a note of that if you haven't already. Sarah, big up the fan favourite. Big up. Here we go. We've got 41 of you in right now. Thank you so much. We are about to kick off. I will set the clock live so you can screen it and you can watch it at the same time as we're watching it. We're just watching the lineups here. The Brighton team, I would say, is absolutely full strength. I can't think of a single player that they've rested there. I mean, Lamptey on the left probably is the only one that I can think is anywhere near not being the first team. And to be fair, he could probably break into the first team himself. John Champion is commenting on my stream. Wow. Okay. Well, look, come on, mate. Come on. I know John Champion is good, but you've got josh.aveste here. No, I'm joking. John Champion is way better. Didn't John Champion do all of this sort of like old school, like FIFAs, like back in the day? Let's go hardcore. Yeah, here we go. We're getting ready for the game now. We're about to kick off. I don't remember the last time we played in that black kit other than the Conference League. So yeah, we're going to get rid of this team sheet now. You've seen enough of that. Let me try and get in the middle. Which way am I going? This way. So here we go. Hertz is taking it back. Right. I'm going to play this now because we've just kicked off. I think that should be the right time. We're clicking off. Yeah, we're working. Right. So we have kicked off. josh.aveste is my choice. Well, I'm very grateful. Thank you for that. John Champion is an absolute legend. I swear to God, who's actually watching this on ITV. Who is even commentating on ITV? I haven't got the sound on myself. It seemed there. Oh my God, Sanchez had a little moment there. It seemed like Nkunku was the furthest forward then, and I think that will be the way that it goes. So we've got Tosin Adarabioyo picking up the ball on the right-hand side. So Trev is the one that's going to be playing on the left, even though we know that he's a right footer. That's a wonderful pass to Dewsbury Hall from Cole Palmer. Dewsbury Hall makes it out to the left. Sancho with a brilliant touch gets into the box. Can he distribute it? Sancho slows it down quite often, doesn't he? He's still got the ball though. He's on to Cucurella, then to Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall takes a shot, hits the side netting. That was actually a good phase of play. I think let down by Sancho. And I'd love to know what you guys think of Sancho. Like, what do you think that Sancho will be starting left wing at the start of next season? I would love to know. Oh, Sean. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the stream. You're all right. We've got some legends in this stream. We've got some absolute ridiculous ones. What illegal stream are you using? Do you know what? I'm not actually using a legal stream. I'm watching on ITV4 right now. British ITV4. That is an unbelievable stream if I ever heard one. Is 2 p.m. too early to open a beer? No. It's not. I've got mine here. No, I'm joking. It's squash. It's very boring. Do the Americans watching or the Canadians watching know what squash is, let me know. I've got a bit of a sore throat at the moment. So I'm going to be drinking quite a lot to sort of, lubricate the old vocal cords. Because I've got daggers in the throat at the moment. Don't you just love to see Cole Palmer play football? He looks like he's on it tonight. He looks like he's got a bit more energy than usual. Caicedo, captain, is also brilliant. Nkunku could not be deeper if he tried. I like that Dewsbury Hall is pushing up and basically being a number 9. I rate that. Sancho is generally so good, but he isn't front-footed enough. Sean Garrity, legend. Opinions on flavoured water. I mean, I'm basically drinking... I'm basically drinking flavoured water right now. Seriously, the vegetable or the sport? Neither. Both squashes are fun. I actually do. I have played squash in the past, and I love it. What a brilliant game squash is. Do you know what who I'd like to play at squash is Benson, because Benson's very good at tennis, but I don't know how good at squash he'd be. So I'd like to have a game with him. So I will send him a message after this and just sort of just do. Oh, someone is saying there's a goal. I don't love that because we've missed it. I don't love it at all. Let's hope it's a Chelsea goal. And I don't know how you've seen it that early. And Nkunku putting pressure on Van Hecke. I reckon this goal shout might be a little bit of a false flag, because unless you are way ahead of me, there is nothing going on here. Squash is Spartan FIFA. I know you're trolling me. I know you are. Squash is like a little bit of added spice that you put into water. Here we go. Pedro Neto on the right-hand side. He's running the defence. Sancho gets the ball. It was behind him. It was a poor pass from Neto. And that was a very good shot from Cole Palmer. So this is the thing, Spartan FIFA. That could have been a goal. Can you imagine if you were trolled and then Pedro Neto puts that pass towards Sancho and he actually shoots? Jackson not even playing. Yeah, exactly. I rated that. Is sort of, Jackson goal. Brilliant. I'm about 4 seconds behind. Okay, I'll get the timing and I'll just confirm that. 20, 21, 20. No, I'm about right. I'm about right. I might be a second. There you go. I'm going to put it a second back. Yes, I'm exactly right now. This is exactly right. Right, Cole Palmer out to Caicedo, takes the corner, Gusto inside. Sancho, I would love to see Sancho take a long shot. I don't think I've ever seen Sancho. Oh my God. What the fuck has just happened? It's a Chelsea goal. It's a Chelsea goal. Cole Palmer puts in one of the worst crosses that Cole Palmer will have ever done in his entire life. Bert Verbruggen has just palmed it into the back of the net. The back of the netto. Oh, that's a calamity. And by the way, before this game, I had said that Verbruggen would get into our team straight away. What was I thinking? Malo Gusto out to Sancho. Sancho switches it. Palmer is way onside. I don't think there is VAR in this competition anyway. So that will be given. It bobbles up, right? It bobbles up for sure. But that is a routine save for a National League goalkeeper, let alone the Dutch #1 goalkeeper. That is a Sanchez level error. That is. Wow. How has he let that in? I don't know. 2 deflections in a row. That is hilarious. So ignore the stream screaming goal. This is the thing. We got trolled for the goal, but the goal came very soon after. So maybe we got to thank Spartan for his knowledge. Back of the netto, exactly. We deserve the luck. Here we go. Cole Palmer has been creating so much recently. I'll tell you what, Nkunku definitely looks up for it at the moment, considering this is a sort of, an FA Cup game that he, I don't know, wouldn't necessarily care too much about. This Ruta I really like as well for them. He seems like a good player. That is a foul against Chalobah. Definite foul. But we have got it now. What a brilliant start to the game that is. We needed that. I think this was one of those games that would have been really, really difficult, but I'm very grateful that we've got that finish away now. Here we go. Tosin with the ball forward. And I mean, Neto gets absolutely manhandled by Tariq Lamptey, the shortest player that I've ever seen in the Premier League. And Lamptey still has it. Gusto watching him. Lamptey with the cross. It was a good ball. But the Sanchez, the wonder goalkeeper, the man that we've never doubted, picks the ball up and distributes it quickly. And we are on the attack again. Cucurella wants to go around the outside. Sancho, what does he do? Slow it down. Told you. And we've retained the ball, though. So that's all that matters. I don't see Sancho attacking his player enough from what I want to see. And this is why, for all the banter that Mudryk gets, Mudryk would never have done what Sancho just did just there. Mudryk would have beaten him and gassed him and basically probably scored, to be fair. Right. Here we go. We can't laugh at their key, but we've got Sanchez and ours. So true. Right. And Nkunku picks up the ball. He is still deep. I don't love Nkunku's positioning because we don't seem to have a number 9 option. Cole Palmer isn't drifting into that area, but he's not there. Right. Caicedo with a good pass. Dewsbury all picks up in midfield. That's a good pass. If Nkunku would have been on his bike there, he would have got that. And it's back to the goalkeeper. They'll slow it down. Mudryk bingo. How long did it take in the stream? 8 minutes and 12 seconds. There you go. That's how long it took. And I think you're lucky that it took that long, to be fair. Do you think that Caicedo needs some time to rest? Yes, 100% do. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think. WTF, we deserve the luck. Yeah, we do. We haven't really had too much luck recently, have we? It's usually the other way around, to be fair, isn't it? I'm pretty happy with the performance so far. But yeah, going back to Mudryk, look, I think there's some stuff going on behind the scenes now about this B sample, and I'm very interested to see what happens with it, because I think there's a strong chance that Mudryk ends up playing for Chelsea before the end of the season, and I think the ban gets overturned. And if it does get overturned, I hope that they sue the agency involved, because they've basically stolen part of that guy's career. And I think really at the moment he would have been getting way more opportunities than he's ever had at Chelsea, and I think he would have taken them, to be fair. Quasi, how are you? I'm very good. How are you? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Does it always take you 8 minutes and 12 seconds with Mudryk? No, it doesn't. I mean, minus the 8 minutes. Interested in seeing this new midfielder. I hope we do go 4 or 5 goals up so we can see him. What was that for Sanchez? I mean, his distribution is elite. I don't even know why we're questioning him, to be fair. They are going long, which is interesting, isn't it? Like, they've just tried that long ball. I rate it. I'm so surprised that Verbruggen made that mistake. Can I just say that is unbelievable, to be fair. Isn't it weird to have football on a Saturday night at this time, by the way? It's really strange. I know you guys are watching from all different time zones, but it's very weird for me. Sean, let's be real. As much as I love Mudryk, he got chances at the start. He definitely did. But what I'm saying is, rather than getting chances, I think he would earn more starts in this system. Because, and look, Sean, tell me if I'm wrong, right? But I think that Sancho has been relatively underwhelming. And I think in that scenario, it would be good to get a player like Mudryk playing just as competition. Like, maybe Sancho would be better with a fighting fit Mudryk to sort of, I don't know, spur him on, give him some competition, give him something to think about, so that if he isn't having a good game, that he's focusing on it. It's interesting, isn't it? Like, Cole Palmer here is chasing it down. Dewsbury Hall is very advanced, like the Enzo advanced role. And is that his best role, really? That's a very good header from Trevor. Very good header, because Sanchez was in no man's land there. Goal. Yeah. This is the thing. The defence is very open, isn't it? Like, we're not going to get that. That's not offside, is it? It's so bad. Sanchez comes out and misses the ball again, is in the wrong position. No one stretches the pitch. This is the thing. I agree. No one stretches the pitch like Mudryk. I agree. This is the thing with our defence. We're too open at the back. Like, it's easy to come in and get the goals away. So the ball comes in from Lamptey. I don't think he was offside anyway. It didn't really make a difference from there. Welbeck gets the ball. It comes back. Really, Gusto switched off there, but you can't blame him for that. It's in between Chalobah and Tosin, but it is Chalobah's man, isn't it? I think if you're watching this, Tosin should be watching the man behind him, and Chalobah should be watching that man. I mean, he's got a free header. It's a very poor goal. I mean, I'd like to know what the goalkeeper is doing. Can you really blame him there? Like, let me know. Who are you blaming for that goal? Who's the poor performance there? Let me know. But yeah, it's 1-1. I mean, look, we knew that there would be goals in this game. We knew that they'd be there. Oh, Spartan FIFA's let us know this isn't a troll. that they have actually scored. Fair enough. Yeah, that was. We knew that there would be goals in this game, and to be fair, let's not be too disparaging about the defence, but our defence generally at the moment, regardless of who's at the back, is letting in goals. So yeah, Thankful Fishing. Hello, welcome back to the stream. I know you're a regular. Yeah, not good. No one to blame. Yeah, I mean, for me, right, with goals like that, we've won it high. Dewsbury Hall, that's a disgusting tackle. That could be a red, you know. In another day, that could be a red. Not good. But yeah, let's watch this again. Oh no, it wasn't as bad as I thought. It was a bad tackle, definitely yellow. So yeah, in those goals, I think you've got to stop the ball from coming in, first of all. And then you've obviously got to be switched on to your men. So I don't think you can blame one individual there. I think it's a mixture of stopping the block. So not actually making a block of the cross, the defense in terms of the organisation getting on the right players, and then obviously the goalkeeper. Oh wow, their defence has missed that, and Kunku wins it, which is good, but we aren't pushing forward and attacking. That was a chance there we should have exploited, but we didn't. Dewsbury Hall gets the ball, and we still retain it, which is good. Yeah, Sanchez being at fault for being Sanchez. What a fucking surprise that we conceded a goal when Sanchez is in net. As I say, again, I'll be interested to see what you guys think. But as I say, I think overall Sanchez playing tonight is a good thing because I hope that it predicates Jorgensen being in goal for the Premier League. I very much hope so anyway. Cucurella has lost that. That was a good challenge there from Welbeck, who is having a fantastic resurgence to his career. You know, really, really solid player. That is unlucky from Cole Palmer. Hinselwood's blocks it, but that was a good opportunity and a good pass. And again, Caicedo is having to do the work of a few midfielders to mop up at the back. And he's going to have to deal with Matoma here as well because Gusto's got done. I think that's a goal kick, and it is indeed. Dewsbury Hall looking sharp. He is. This is the thing with Dewsbury Hall. Like, I know they're going to try and sell him in the summer. We probably should never have bought him. You know, probably should have just been Conor Gallagher, really, if we're being honest. But he's not as bad as you know people are making out. Dewsbury Hall, like he's a decent player. He played at the Premier League for a very long time. He was Leicester's best player, which isn't saying much, but still is their best player. And I think in another team he would be an out and out starter and a very good performer. To be fair. I think if you're like, let's talk about it. I think if you're West Ham, he gets in your team. I think if you're Brighton, he probably gets in your team. Actually, yeah, I think definitely gets in your team. Villa maybe gets in the team. There's some good ones. As much as Sanchez sucks, he needs this start. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, exactly. There's a boot that's come off here for Christopher Nkunku. I mean, if that's not a yellow card, then I don't know what it is. If you literally dislodge someone's boot. Luckily, his foot's not in it. Did you know how old that manager is, by the way? Did you see him? Did you guys see that clip that I did with Joey? 31. That's so young for a manager. It's ridiculous. Christopher Nkunku's up, you know, thank God. And looks like he just wants to nudge this free kick and get it in play. What's he saying here? I'd love to know. I think he's talking to Cole Palmer. Nkunku doing DM shifts. I could not have put that better myself. Shorty, opinions on Rashford to Villa. I think that overall that will be a good thing for his career, but I actually don't think he'll end up there. I think the best thing that Rashford can do for his career is go and play elsewhere, play in Spain or play in Italy. I think he'll tear it up. I think he'll be better, happier in another location, and then it preserves his Man United legacy as well. Did I see that Nonny DM going around? Definitely not, and I almost don't want to even ask what the DM was, to be honest with you. Interesting to hear the boos more for Cucurella and Sanchez, but not really for Caicedo. I mean, they made their money on Caicedo, didn't they? That's the thing. This is it, right? Would you? I mean, Hazard is a bad example, but would you boo Hazard if he played against Chelsea? No, because he got the bag. He was worse at Real Madrid, and he's always and will be a Chelsea legend. I think. I don't know. You can understand why, you'd be annoyed if one of your best players just left from a Brighton perspective, right? But when your club gets north of 100 million to go and reinvest and get the next Caicedo, I don't think you can begrudge him too much. I do find it funny how much they hate Cucurella. And then Sanchez, again, they weren't really playing Sanchez. So again, I don't understand per se the Sanchez hate, because as I say, he wasn't even playing for them. I see Rashford going to Saudi. Yeah, I could see him going to Saudi as well, to be fair. I could definitely see that. I mean, Rashford earns a lot of money, and there's going to be very limited places where he can earn that kind of money. And still they can afford a transfer fee as well and all of that. And Saudi is definitely there. MLS maybe is an option as well. They've got a salary cap, maybe. And then, maybe some of the elite clubs around Europe. But there won't be too many options for Rashford. And I don't mean that disparagingly. I just mean just financially more than anything. They don't boo McAllister just because he went to Chelsea. Yeah, fair enough. Everyone hates Sanchez. I mean, they do. It's weird, isn't it? Everyone does hate Sanchez. Especially us. I feel so sorry for him in a weird way. He's just... The thing is, he should never have been a number one. He should always have come in and been a number two. That's the thing. Chelsea back in the day, in the Roman Abramovich era, is he even a number two? I don't know. And we all boo Sanchez. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we're talking about such different eras now, but the goalkeeper and the striker positions, again, nothing against Jackson. I love Jackson so much, and I do think he's maligned unfairly as well, to be fair. But the striking, I mean, let's be honest, mate. I was about to say, let's be honest, guys. I still think we need so many new signings. I really do think we need a world-class centre-back to come in. I think we need a goalkeeper. If Jorgensen isn't the guy, then we need a goalkeeper. Caicedo's just taking a hard one there. And we need a striker. We need at least just someone to compete with it. Every time Caicedo goes down, I feel physically unwell, because if he gets injured, we are fucked. Nkunku at striker doesn't work, does it? His body language is quite negative. I mean, we've said this so much. Nkunku is never a striker, and never will be. He's just not good enough. Did I just see Jorgensen? Don't know. Tell me. What do you mean? Warming up. I hope Moyes is okay. Yeah, he looks fine. He's up. He's running, which is good. He gets his hair pulled down 6 times a season. So true. Here we go. Cucurella gets the ball from Sanchez. Sancho gets it. Passes it. This is decent football. The thing is that I find we don't often get it forward enough to really have a transitional attack. And I think that's part of the Maresca system. That was a weird challenge there from Tyree Lamptey, where he falls over and still manages to win the ball. Weird one. Where have you seen Jorgensen, WTF? Was that on the bench? Was he warming up? Let me know, because I can't see him. Cucurella here defending against, I think it's Minter. And it's a big old who from Dewsbury Hall, which is good. Neto and Sancho get into such good positions and need to back their shot more. I agree. I totally agree. Only 44 watching is criminal. 44 people for a channel that we've neglected, and I personally have neglected massively, is incredibly encouraging. And I'm so grateful to every single one of you that are watching. And I think what we've also got to remember is there's so many amazing streamers streaming right now, and that's why I'm very grateful to every single one of you that are with me tonight, because you've got a lot of choice. I met Caicedo in an airport, and he pretended he can't speak English. He probably just wanted some peace and quiet, mate. Like, I understand from a footballer's perspective, like, sometimes you just want to keep your head down, and when you're a Premier League footballer, it must be like impossible. It must be impossible. Thank you very much, Mob. I really appreciate it. We'll get there one day, for sure. We'll get there one day. And you boys will be there, because 400,000. Listen to the love here. Look at you guys. You guys are the best. I appreciate that. You cheer me up with that. This is the thing. Ultimately, you know, we're starting off in this content creation game, aren't we? You know, and Joey and I, we're very much... Look at what Joey's been able to achieve, 100,000 subscribers. And, you know, we're still like babies in this game. Like, look at how long George and Nini and people like that, and Matisse as well. Like, Matisse hasn't even been doing it that long, but look at George and Nini. They've been doing this for years and years and years. And those boys were the OGs. Those are the boys that I was watching, you know. Sancho's just randomly fallen over there. The big dog here from Logan. I'm here, man. I'm here. The big dog's here. So happy to be one of the 40 odd. Yeah, well, I'm very happy, Andy, that you are here and you are part of the 40. We got a fun group here. We got some really good blokes that that I talk to all the time, and that makes it special. To be honest with you, you know what it's like. We're all just watching the game, having a laugh, and it's fun, isn't it? Don't say that. George is definitely not. Do you plan on doing this for years and years? Definitely. I'd love to. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Hope so. I'd like to do more content. Do you know what? It is just sitting down after the games and doing it. I am really keen, and I've been planning it, to do this FM video. So let me know if you guys would be interested in me talking about the FM debacle, the worst game release in years. He's definitely offside there. Cole Palmer is definitely offside. I have no internet right now and can't get to the game. Oh, that's a shame. How are you watching if you have no internet? That's very impressive. What was I talking about? FM. Yeah, let me know if you want to see that video. I've been planning it, and I'm really keen to drop it. I might try and film it tomorrow if I have any time. Because, yeah, I think that'd be a very fun video to do. So let me know. Does Joey practice saying favourite? Spoiler alert, Joey can actually say favourite, but it's a running meme and a joke, because that's how he introduced me for the first time, and it just sticks. It works. And ultimately, I'm going to get that tattooed at one point. Yeah, I'm down for an FM video. Good. I'm going to do it. I really want to talk about it. I've been an FM player for 12, 13, 14 probably years now. And I really want to talk about how they handled it, and how a massive game, probably the second biggest football game in the entire world now, has failed so extensively and ruined their reputation, and how ultimately this could implicate the rest of the Football Manager series beyond just what's happening now. Like, ultimately, this could cause ripples that will affect the way that Football Manager is priced, the microtransactions, like the way that currently it's so protected and ring fenced. And I don't think that will happen going forward, just because they're going to have to make the money back. I mean, imagine going, like, the studio that makes Football Manager, they only make one game a year, and imagine, like, not bringing in any money for an entire 12 months. Like, they've got to pay the salaries, they've got to pay all the development costs, the research and development, millions of quid they've got to pay, and they won't be getting any of it back this year. And so I am worried about the future of the franchise, because ultimately the thing that makes it so brilliant for me is that they don't have things like microtransactions, and you can just buy the game and play it for hours and hours. And I think that's going to be going away. 2 questions, Mr. Aveste. I'm here, Andy. Did you say their manager got a hair transplant? I believe he has, because he has the straightest hairline that I've ever seen. And what was your second question, Andy? What was your score prediction? I said before the game, I said 3-1. So we're on for that at the moment. Cole Palmer with the ball at the moment. Caicedo inside. I feel bad for FM guys with no mods. I know. I think ultimately, if you're playing FM now, that is a disgusting tackle. That is disgusting. Don't put him up there. You know what you've done. That's a yellow card. Don't tell him to get up. This is so funny, isn't it? Because that was a disgusting challenge. So, by the way, I know you're all watching now, but Veltman comes in with a really tough challenge right on the ankle of Cucurella, and he has the nerve to try and pick him up. I mean, he knows he's done something wrong here. I mean, if this is VAR, they look at this, don't they? So yeah, sorry, getting back to Full Manager. If you need mods, like you need the graphics packs, you need the logo packs, you need the fixes on some of the team names. For me, I think you need the regen stuff. Like I think you need like the face packs. Like Zealand does these amazing realistic face packs that use AI to generate people's faces. I mean, have you seen the generated faces on Football Manager? It's the worst part of the game, and ultimately that's where they're going to have to change it at the moment. Josh, I feel that at times, we'll come back onto FM if you've got any more questions, but Quasi asked me this. Do you think the Amorim's system would work better for Chelsea? I do, actually, weirdly. I always think Chelsea are a 5 at the back team, especially with the way we built squads. FM for me always seems too complicated. Just kick it in the net. This is the thing, like this is why people love it though. Like people love the intricacies, the different training routines, like the different ways you can set up teams. Like people love that. People love scouting wonder kids. Like that's what really the whole game is built on. We're needing Kunku and Palmer behind a number 9 like Mamouche and Foden. Oh yeah. I agree with you. Yeah, the way that Man City play up. Josh, you are in love with Joey. Of course I am. Joey is one of my best friends. I am in love with him, and I'm unashamed to say that. The manufactured rivalry of Brighton is hilarious. Such a small boy football club. I know. I mean, there is. We don't really feel that there's a rivalry, do we? I love Neto, but he doesn't have a great relationship with the fullbacks, no matter what side he's on. Yeah, fair, I can understand that. Fair play. I can't watch the game from Spain, so using the Chelsea app, I appreciate the occasional commentary. My pleasure. I'll keep you updated on the game. I promise you. And I hope that I can provide the commentary. I don't necessarily love doing a play-by-play on these streams because you're watching the game, most of you. So it doesn't always make sense to do the play-by-plays. But I'll definitely keep you updated as I can when relevant. Am I going to stream the next Brighton match? I don't think I'm going to be able to because I might be out of the country. But if I'm able to, I 100% will. Do you play FIFA 2? I haven't played FIFA in 7 years, I'd say. FIFA used to be so much fun. And I think the fun has gone out of the game. And I think the EAFC, I don't know. I don't love the way that EA have run the game. And I don't find it fun anymore. I think that's true. I can hear police in the background. Yeah, I am that guy behind that murder mystery. I live on a main road, and the sirens are part of my life, unfortunately. And they're only occasionally after me. I miss João Felix. I miss him as well. I think that was such a weird sale to sanction, bearing in mind the squad and how it's shaping up right now. I mean, ultimately, João Felix should have been the third choice striker anyway. Maybe even the second choice one. Oh, we're in here. Nkunku gets the ball over the top. He passes it to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer with a header. It hits the top of the roof of the net. That was a weird pass from Nkunku, wasn't it? So, let me know what you guys think as well. Like, are you FIFA players as well? I don't know many people that still play FIFA. Nkunku puts it over the top here. It was a weird pass, wasn't it? Like, really, I understand why he has put that in the air. But you almost need to sort of like try and put that along the ground in a weird way, don't you? I think we could do with swapping wingers. Yeah, I don't like Sancho on the right. I don't mind Neto on the left. I think you'd have to bring on Madueke. Maresca didn't give Felix any minutes. I know. I remember when we were linked to Amorim after Portugal got sacked. Yeah, I mean, look, he's not tearing it up at Man United, is he? So I don't think you can pick the manager based on the system. I think you could pick other managers that might do a better job with that system. Or Maresca needs to give it a go. I mean, ultimately, the 5 at the back system can be a bit negative, and I want attacking football. And the Maresca system, we've seen it in time today, I should say this season, where it is really free-flowing and attacking and exciting. And so I just want to get back to that. I don't know what's happened recently. We've just lost that. Wasn't Felix a dry loan? Yeah, he could come back, but like, is he going to? Probably not. Why is Nkunku not hit that with his left foot? I know. This is why we don't want Nkunku as a striker. I mean, you're all saying it. Big Dog, your feed is a few seconds back. Let me look. No, I'm on time. I might be out of time from your stream, but I'm watching it 32, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I'm in time with my one. 5 at the back isn't very sustainable. No, I agree. I don't think 5 at the back is sustainable long term, but I definitely want to see games where we do play it in certain matches. I think we'd be more solid at the back in the big games with that. I'll be flying to London for the Ipswich match. When the hell is the Ipswich match? Tell me. FIFA is only fun when you play an hour a day. Back in the days, you could play a whole day of FIFA. 100%. This is the thing. It's not fun. If a game isn't fun for any longer than an hour, then it isn't fun for me. Thoughts on Cucurella getting hate every game from other fans? I don't think he gets hate from Chelsea fans. I think a lot of Chelsea fans absolutely love Cucurella now. Veltman now has got a throw on the right hand side, passes it back. Big up to you guys for watching, by the way. If you are enjoying the stream, give it a like. That always helps. And do me a favour, if you aren't subscribed to Joey and Josh, go and subscribe to Joey and Josh for me. Open a new tab and go and subscribe that for me. That would mean the absolute world to me if you could. We've got a brand new video dropping tomorrow. And I'd love it if you did go and subscribe and got ready for that video, because it is going to be a wonderful, wonderful one. Do you enjoy a prime Havertz miss for Arsenal more than a Chelsea goal? Yes. Really want to see Jackson with Nkunku behind and Palmer on the right. I like that. Yeah, I like that. The problem with Palmer on the right for a Maresca system is that he isn't pacey enough to beat players 1v1, but he's techie enough. So I think we should do it. The football we're playing until early December was free flowing and exciting. I know. I don't know what changed. I mean, I could posit an example. By the way, Herzer just got nuts there. Posit an example that could be a certain player, a Ukrainian player that's missing because of a drugs test, you know. My stream keeps glitching. That's not a glitch, mate. That's just me giving you those ads. Mid-April. Yeah, there you go. Well, let me know when you're in the country. Lewis Dunk injury. There you go. Here we go. What's wrong with him? Looks like his arm's problem. He won't go off for that, surely. Please do more videos. I will try my best. FIFA is unreal on career mode still. Only have 24. Didn't bother with the new one, but still love playing career mode with random teams. This is the thing. Like, I get the enjoyment out of the career mode in Football Manager. I think we've got a little Miles Grover in the stream. Can you all say hello to my friend, my long-term friend, my university pal called Miles, who's watching? He will be very, very appreciative of any hellos, because he does think of himself as a little bit of an internet celebrity. Unfortunately for him, he's a Man United fan. But really, he's lived in London his whole life, and he lives, you know, a stone's throw away from Stamford Bridge. So really, he's a Chelsea fan. So if you can say hello to Miles, Miles with a Y, that would be amazing, and I think he'd really appreciate it. So yeah, if you could do that, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, there you go. Shawnee said the first one. What's up, Miles? Do you know what's funny is I bet Miles hasn't even subscribed to the channel, so he can't even chat on this. Oh, Neto looks like he's pulled up there. He's on the floor. He definitely has pulled up. That doesn't look good. Is it a knee or is it... And Caicedo is down. Brilliant. Brilliant. Fuck me. This could be catastrophic. Neto's literally got an injury here. It looks like his ankle problem. And then Caicedo is all over the place. So this isn't looking good. Let's watch what happened here. Neto just rolled his ankle. Okay. And I don't know what's happened to... I don't know what's happened to Caicedo. It definitely looks like Neto will have to come off here. Let's have a look. Thank you to all of you for showing the love to Miles. I think Miles would have really appreciated that. And Noni is stripping off, getting ready to go. Neto's definitely rolled the ankle. Yeah, that's not good. Guy said it looked like he was in an explosion. What do you look like when you're in an explosion? If Neto being injured is fine because Noni comes in and Noni is very good. But yeah, Caicedo being injured would be season ending. We're just looking at the goal again. Can I just say, what a finish from Cole Palmer. What did he do? Did he just do #love? Can anyone explain the celebration #love? Let me know. Miles got so much love in that little moment there, by the way, while we're just watching Neto put his sock on or take his sock off. I don't think Miles has ever got that much love in his entire life, and he has been to several strip clubs. Airlift Caicedo off the pitch and protects him. Don't even say that. Why doesn't Maresca believe in overlapping fullbacks? I don't know. He loves an inverted fullback. That is #inversion. Neto will be fine. I mean, let's see if he gets a sock on. Noni will come on and tear it up. I hope so. Poor Miles needs a GF. He'll love that, Sean. He will love that. I'm expecting a text from him any second now. So, Maresca is chatting to his right-hand man here. Neto does look like he's going to continue. You don't really want to play to continue on a rolled ankle, do you? Love Miles. Yeah, exactly. Love it. Yeah, Neto's back. I don't think I'm lagging. I am in time with my stream. You just might be ahead of me. I think Brighton players know to injure ours. Yeah, exactly. Josh, have you seen in FIFA 24 you can play as Cassidy as a striker? I didn't see that. Is he any good? Like I said, I haven't played FIFA in ages. I don't know anything about the Ultimate Team system. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not on 39 minutes. I'm not on 39 minutes. It's probably just because of my stream I'm watching online. So yeah. Oh, Tom, you're still here, mate. You haven't been very vocal in the chat, so I didn't think you were still around. I was getting a bit worried about you, my friend. I was getting a bit worried. You're up there in Yorkshire, and I was worried that you'd switched off. You'd had a hot chocolate. You've done your training for the day, and you're knackered. And I thought you drifted off. So I'm glad you're still here. We're just chatting shit, mate. We're just chatting absolute shit. We're chatting shit about how Neto isn't actually injured and took his sock off. Right, here we go. Nkunku's running at the boys. This is what we want. Outside. Cucurella finally on an overlapping run. Sancho absolutely nowhere to be seen. Nkunku on the left-hand side. Gets dispossessed and it should be a Chelsea throw. I'm very glad. Would love to see an FM24 stream. Interesting. I would love to do a Football Manager stream. And I probably would do a Chelsea sort of, how do we even describe it? Like what I would do for Chelsea. Now Brighton have got 2 players down. This is really weird. Yeah, I would love to do like a Chelsea rebuild or like a Chelsea in how I would do it. We'll get a database for the start of the season, or maybe even from now. That would be fun, actually. It'd be good to try and get like a database from now. And then I don't have the January transfer window. I've got to try and see how well I can do until the end of the season. And then we'll sort of have a transfer window. I'd sell loads of fucking players and go from there. Yeah, maybe we'll stream Football Manager. It would be weird on this channel, though, because this channel is all about football. And so I think there would be some people that wouldn't love it. But I think we do it anyway. I think we'll have fun. Ultimately, this is what Joey does really well. Like Joey will go on and stream, and he won't, be streaming for a game. He'll just go and talk to you boys. You know what I mean? Like I love that. That's really good, and we should do more of those. And ultimately, maybe what we can do is clip up moments of those and put those on the channel as well in a more casual way. So yeah, maybe we do that. The FM content would be fun, and it is related to Chelsea if we do Chelsea related stuff. So I think we would do that. Dunk is being subbed off. Yeah, I agree. Do more live stream matches. I will try my best. Like I said, When I'm at the games, when I'm using the season ticket, I can't. But any away games from now on, I will try. And all the cup games, Conference League, I'll always try and do it. When Joey does his streams, I probably wouldn't, just so Joey can, can stream away. But we'll see. No, I won't do multiple channels. Don't worry for that. I'm glad you guys want to do the FM stuff because I think that would be fun. Josh, do I know the manager of London Will Always Be Blue account is? No, I don't. I don't know. Is that the American guys? London Always Be Blue. I always get these confused. London is Blue podcast is the one that I listen to. The American guys, they're really good. I really like their podcast. I listen to that all the time. Gusto manages to control the ball here, and it's gone for a goal kick, which was weird. You and Joey should stream the games together. Yeah, no, I would love to do that, and we talked about it quite a lot. Even if we do it remotely, it's fine, isn't it? Like, us not being in the same location is fine. But yeah, we should try and do a few more. What was the game recently? The Wolves game, I think we watched together, but we didn't stream it, and then we did a video straight after. When's the Football Manager video dropping? I've made all my notes for it. I still need to make a few more. So I might release it. I might try and film it tomorrow and release it tomorrow if I can. Router's in here. Manages to do really well. He gets the ball in. Sanchez obviously goes straight over to Cucurella for saving this fucking bacon again. Tosin gets dispossessed. Bit of a poor bit of defending there. Chalobah was in there. Not good. Logan, you and Joe should go. Yeah, I was just talking about that. Love your interpretation of the game. Well, thank you so much. I love you for being here. Thank you very much for being here. That was too close. I mean, fucking hell. We're very open at the back, and it is concerning. How is the game so far? Not amazing, I would say. Not amazing at all. This whole corner, like arguing every time there's a fucking corner, all of the physical contact that goes on in corners, like, it does just need to be, like, there needs to be a rule change. Like, you just can't do this. You can't have any sort of physical touching in the box for a corner. That was weird. Sanchez just, like, basketball palms it down there. Just unnecessary risks. Jesus. I was wondering if the studio for 2 hours is worth the YouTube money. Well, I mean, it's not very expensive. Did you end up making the video about the cancellation? No, I'm just saying I'm making my notes. I'm going to release it. I'm going to film it hopefully tomorrow. So we'll do that then. But I'm really excited to talk about Football Manager. I mean, I'm surprised actually how many of you care about Football Manager, to be fair. Right, cross in the box, nothing there again. Look at where Nkunku is there. Like, Nkunku is outside of the box. I'd rather play Kepa over Sanchez. I mean, ultimately, I'd rather keep Kepa at this point. I'd rather give Kepa another fucking 6-year contract and have him as the backup goalkeeper. He's ridiculous. After all of that, by the way, Miles didn't even give us a comment in the chat after all your love. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. We've had 2 subscribers on this stream as well, by the way. Can we just shout out the 2 subscribers? We got So Rare Kiwi. Big up the Kiwis. And JT. JT, he's here. I wonder if that is actually the JT. Do you guys sim on FM? Do you mean simulate holiday? Do you mean holiday? Let me know. Oh god, that was a tough cross. That was. Adarabeo did well. They're still on the same side. I thought they changed over there, but they are still on the same side. I love FM until December time, when all my players pretty much get the most horrific injuries. Fair enough. Palmer down. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He's walking around now. Big respect to the NZ gang. Yeah, exactly. Big respect to them. Do I holiday? Yes. Yes, I do holiday. I holiday, but only to get beyond. Oh God, Dunk just slapped him in the face. A terrible mate, Moses. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, you only holiday to get forward in time to sort of like, I don't know, get some regens in. I personally enjoy the regen element of it, where they're not like, when they're all like real players. Yeah, like, I'm interested to see what you guys think of this. Like when they're all real players, it's just like, yeah, I know this player is good. Like I don't need to scout him. It's not like immersive to me. Like I know he's good. Whereas when the regens start coming through, it's like, yeah, you got to find those players. Like you don't just know they're good. I enjoy that more. I've done it before where I've like just had completely fake players, and that isn't as fun. But when you have some real players and some regens, and you're the one trying to find the regens, that is way more fun. Do I watch the Super Bowl? No, I know absolutely nothing about American football. I know, mate. Honestly, football, like the real football. English football, soccer, whatever you want to call it. Maybe you shouldn't say real football, but real football. That is my sport, and it takes up so much of my energy and time. I don't have any energy for any other sports, to be fair. Football is my entire life. Like even like, do you know what really annoyed me earlier on? Like all of these football journalists talking about the Six Nations rugby, and it's like, guys, your crossover audience of rugby fans and football fans is so small. You're just like chatting shit, and that really annoyed me. Like football journalists, people that get paid to talk about football, tweeting out about the Six Nations, just like fucking get a grip. Sending love all the way from India. Big up to you. Thank you so much for coming in. Tyler, JC, the man is back. I am back. We're back for half time. You know what happens at half time? We always get a spike, and it's because people watching the game, enjoying it in their own accord, they come into the stream and they go, now we need to hear what's going on. And I appreciate you all. So yeah, we're here. Like the stream if you're enjoying it so far. If you like the rant about, football journalists talking about rugby, like the stream. It'll be massively appreciated. 57 of you in here right now. Thank you to every single one of you. The first half is over. Let me pause my clock. Let me get it ready for the second half. We'll reset it. We've done it right. And overall, I would say that was a fairly negative first half. There's a few injury concerns. I think that's worrying. The goal we conceded was rubbish. And I don't think we look that threatening. I don't think we've had a goal threat. And maybe you could say fairly that our goal probably shouldn't have gone in anyway, even though Cole Palmer is the dog's bollocks, mate. Terry is back as well. Terry Lee. Terry has a YouTube channel. So if you want some more Chelsea content, click on Terry's profile and go and subscribe to his channel. I hope you do. I hope you appreciate that, Terry. Terry, I would say, was in my top 5% in terms of YouTube commenters of all time. That's how elite this man is. Beer break time. Let me know in the comments if you are having a beer to enjoy half time with. Let me know. We've nearly got 69 viewers in here, which is always a target of mine. So if we can get one more, let me know when we hit 69 and we will do a celebration. Maybe not a 69. What do you think Palmer or Foden is going to be doing in the England squad for the first game? Ultimately, Thomas is just going to pick all the Chelsea players, isn't he? I wish we would have gone in for Julian Alvarez. Yes, agreed. He would have cost an absolute fortune. Terry's feedback of the first half. Nkunku, awful. No press, not involved. And also, thank you. Fair enough. I appreciate you, mate. I think Nkunku is far too deep. I think we really are missing a striker. And I never thought I'd say it, but I miss Mark Yu. Never thought I'd say it. Do I watch any goal reaction videos, Josh? Not really. Might grab a beer depending on the score. Let me know, is that when we go a goal up? When we go a goal up, you grab a beer? Or when we go a goal down? Let me know. Paul Round says 77. We got 77. Missed the 69. What a shame. Smoking and Jay. Fair enough, Panda. Fucking enjoy it. Big love from South Africa. Big love to you. Osman, I would take him. What changes would I make? I would bring off Sancho. I would bring on Noni Madueke if Neto is fit. I would look to do something up front. I mean, fuck me. Tyree George, Tosin Adarabioyo up front. I'd look to do something because Nkunku being there is not working. Josh, you need to crack open your first ever beer for 69 viewers. Well, unfortunately, we got more than 69, so I can't even crack it open now. I miss Mark and Mudrik. Me too. Me fucking too. Bailey with the super chat. The first super chat of the stream. Bailey, I've always said to you, you don't need to super chat for me to speak to you and to chat about what you think. But my God, Bailey is an absolute legend. Thank you so much for that super chat. I'm incredibly grateful. You don't need to do it. People need to get the super chats in. Josh is back on the channel. Thank you very much, Bailey. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. Thank you so, so much. That is your third super. Wow. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Big love to you. Look at that. That's unreal. Thank you very much, my friends. Not going to lie, missing Nicholas Jackson link-up play. He might not have the best finishing, but his link-up play is class. Totally agree. We need Nicholas Jackson back so badly. And you've got to pray to me, and with me, I should say, that Nicholas Jackson is going to be back soon. We need him so, so badly. I generally would rather keep Nkunku than have Osman. Crazy. I don't think many people would agree. I'd go for Gyökeres. This is the thing, right? Like, what are our options? Gyökeres, Osman, Liam Delap. Is there anyone else that I'm missing out? Samu. That's the four that I think are the options. Can you tell me, are there any other strikers that are realistic? Like, for me, Isak isn't realistic. I don't think we're going to pay £150 million to offer his services. Even if we offered them players, I don't think he's going to come. I just can't see it. If he did, that'd be brilliant. I just don't think there would be. So out of those four options, let's do it. Let's do it now, right? We won't do a poll because, quite frankly, I'm so stupid I can't do it. But you guys tell me, you've got a choice of Delap, Samu, Osman, or Gyökeres. Who would you sign? Šeško maybe. I don't think Šeško is coming, to be fair. But yeah, let me know out of those four. And then I will give you my verdict at the end of that. Can we just say big thanks to Bailey again for that super chat. Huge thanks to you, my friend. Really appreciate it. Possibly the worst half of our season, Bailey, you say. We've had some shit. We've had some shit halves. I don't think it's even that bad. Kyle Ewing, big up from the US of A. He's dropped the eagle. He's dropped the US flag, the stars and stripes. I'm sure we've got other American viewers in as well. So big up to the Americans. Just watching that goal again. What an exquisite goal it was. Our only play is going from the wings, and we don't have anyone to get in there. I agree. Maximus thinks that Samo is the one to go. Sancho has been poor on the left. I agree. I think Jorgensen should have started, but Josh, fair enough, right? But you want him to start more often in the league. If he's rested tonight, that's fair enough. Wow, I'm so surprised. I think the majority of people are saying Gyökeres. Wow. I'm so surprised. If I had to choose between the FA Cup or the Conference League, what would I prefer to win? I think I'd probably go Conference League, and you're going to laugh at me. The reason why is that we just complete the set. If we complete the set, we can sing very openly and earnestly that we have won it all, and that would mean everything to me. Would you take João Pedro up front for Chelsea? Yes. Bearing in mind the strikers that we have. Maybe not as a starting number 9 long term, but yeah, I would take him. Gyökeres is the most well-rounded out of all of them, fair enough. Gyökeres has a bad first touch, but it's got better. Going to Lisbon in April, I'm kidnapping Gyökeres. Please do, because we need him. Look at all the American flags we've got in here. Big up to that. Spartan FIFA, the first half was nice because of this stream. Big up to you. Let's hope that all the guys that come in now from the first half, let's hope they stick around for the second half, because this has been amazing. We've had a lot of fun in this stream so far, and ultimately, I think this has been better than just watching this diabolical show that we've had so far. I'm just watching this chance that Palmer had from the Nkunku pass. That should have been a goal, shouldn't it? That should have been a goal. Absolutely. Should have got Ivan Toney when we had the chance. Fair play, though. Ivan Toney is making making bank in Saudi Arabia. I don't think we could have afforded the wages that he's on there. Šeško all day long for me. I rate Šeško as well. I just don't see us going in from... Well, I see us going in for him, but I can see him going to somewhere like Arsenal, probably ends up. That'd be my guess. Harry Kane is a shout that a few people have said. Mate, Ivan Toney's doing horrible in Saudi. This is the thing. I never wanted Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney can go off and go into the sunset and earn a lot of money. He was too old for us. We were never going to sign him anyway. It would have been a decent option though. You know, he probably would have scored a few goals. I mean, let's be honest. He's more advanced than a lot of our other striker options. But yeah, I don't think it's that good. Keep doing the live streams. We are here. Well, I'm here as well. I am here as well. If you're liking the stream, make sure you like it. If you haven't done so already, we've gone up to 80. We've gone up to 80? What do you mean, WTF? Should have kept Tammy. Oh, God, I don't even go there. Like, literally, like, there's so many players that we've got rid of that I'd love to do it. Oh, they're just doing a competition, by the way. You can win 60 grand and 4 FA Cup final tickets. Yes, please. We should do that. Imagine if we got that. Can't wait for Misha to come back. I can't wait for Misha to come back either. Ivan Toney really is bad. Seeing the feedback, I'm almost glad I can't watch the game. That's not good. That's not good. He scored 2 today. What Tony did. Is KDH a Prem player? Yes. Keeping Tammy would have made sense. Totally. Victor Boniface is a shout. Yeah, fair enough. In depth, just came home. How are we playing? In a word, shit. Tyree George in the second half. I could see it. 80 viewers. We're on 74 according to me. The Millwall goalkeeper was outstanding today. I don't often watch Millwall, to be fair. Crazy as it sounds, I put Palmer up front. Yeah. Tammy is balling out in Italy. Tammy's always been balling out. Enzo should come on. I'm so excited to see Esteval. I'm so excited to see him as well. Do you know what? He'll be involved for the Club World Cup, won't he? I don't even know how the Club World Cup selection rules work. Like, can we just fucking get like a 35-man squad and just get all of these players in? When is Mudryk back? That is the £1 million question. I reckon we're going to get some news in the next month. I think on Mudryk. I think he'll come. Yeah, Santos. I'm really excited to see Santos. I'm really excited to see Esteval. I think Esteval will be straight into the squad. I can't see him going on loan now. I think he'll be involved in the team. And who else have we got on loan? I think Ugachukwu could be a good option on loan as well. Don't think we'll ever see Washington play for Chelsea again, to be fair. I hate how all those academy players around 2020 are sold. Yeah. I mean, look, we made some good sales, did we? You know, the Mason Mount one looks very smart now. But there are ones that you just go like, just stupid, like Tamori, Guehi, you know, Tammy. Like, there's some players there that could do really good. Callum Hudson-Odoi, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. There's so many players that would get in our team right now. And I'm always accused of being biased towards Cobham, but like those players, like they're quality, aren't they? Like they are actually quite good players. Lucky Dunk didn't get a red card for that clear deliberate foul. Yeah, clear deliberate foul, NG. You're giving me the NG. No, we've led against him. I can't remember what that was about, Tom. Sorry. How on earth was that missed by the ref? I don't know. Pays 2. He's a baller. I agree. I think that Pays will probably go on loan, maybe for 2 seasons, because he's like so young. That's why I'm not including him, because he's like so young. I know he's a similar age to Esteval, but like I don't know. I could just see Pays going on loan to Strasbourg at least for a year, at least. We're really missing Misha. Tell me about it. I'm in so much pain about Misha. I'm so gutted about it. Sounds like something I'll do too. Yeah, there you go. We all miss Misha. I think, do you know what? It's actually a bit mad that we're all in this position now where we all miss Mikhailo Mudryk so much because... And tell me, is there anyone in the chat that doesn't miss Mikhailo Mudryk? Because I think it's sort of like overwhelmingly positive now that we do want Mikhailo Mudryk back, and he still has a career at Chelsea if he can, you know, get around these negotiations and around these implications. If he can get out of these charges, Mikhailo Mudryk will become a key player for Chelsea. Key player. Ugachukwu is top. I like it. Curious about Anselmino. Yeah, I don't think Anselmino will play this season, weirdly. I just don't see it. I really don't. Was there any truth in talks of Lampard and Tomori falling out? I don't think so. I don't remember hearing anything about that at the time. I generally think this channel is a Misha fan channel. I'm not even going to argue that. Do you know what? I don't know what it is about him. I suppose the reason why I get so excited about Mikhailo Mudryk is, and just to set myself up in a non-jokey way, it's just like he has the potential to do things that no one else would ever do in a million years at Chelsea. Like, just take players on, create something, like use a bit of pace, just do a shot every now and then that not like a standard player would do, because everyone's just drilled in to get into the box, do the low XG shots. Like, do you remember that? Was it the last goal that Mudryk scored in the Conference League where he just fucking cut inside and banged it top bins? Probably using every steroid under the sun with the amount of power that went in. Like, he is just so electric, and that's why I'm a full member of the fan club. But I tell you who isn't a full member of the fan club, it's Terry. I don't miss Mudryk. I think he's the worst footballer I've ever seen. Good athlete, horrible footballer. He's a bum. People are calling Mudryk a bum. Crazy. Bayern Munich wanted him. Crazy. Esteval will tear our defence apart in the Club World Cup, unfortunately. Wait a second. We don't get him. I thought we got Esteval before that, because the deadline is before that, isn't it? Misha, with the right treatment, has the ability to be somewhat in between Joe Cole and Hazard. Well, that is a huge quality. To be fair, Mudryk, since Mudryk we started dipping. Yeah, exactly. His potential is amazing, and he's really humble as well. Is that sarcastic? The goal he'd been working his whole Chelsea career for. Yeah. Once Misha polishes his final product, making the right pass or knowing when to shoot, he'll be unbelievable. I agree. Which winger would you sell first if Esteval, sorry, it gets me every time, becomes a nailed-down starter? Noni, probably. But maybe Sancho. I mean, ultimately, we've got no left wingers, so I don't know if anyone needs to be sold, especially if Mudryk is still out. I'd put Joey Knight out left wing before Mudryk, where you've obviously seen Joey Knight play football because he's very good. Who thinks that Esteval will actually be the next Neymar? There you go. So Lewis Dunk is actually coming off, which is interesting. And Adam Webster is coming on. So that, I think overall that's a good move. Webster isn't as quality as Dunk is. I mean, captain, leader, legend. Lewis Dunk is for them. Is Palmer already a Chelsea legend? Yes. I think it could be interesting to see Neto and Mudryk be subbed on the around the 60-minute mark. Yeah, I think super sub is, again, underrated thing, coming on as a super sub, actually doing it. I think that's underrated. I'm just going to get ready now to play for the second half, and I will try and time it perfectly. I will try and time it perfectly for you. Right, there you go. We're kicked off. Let's see if I've got this correct. So Cole Palmer kicks off for Chelsea. We're back in play. We're back for the second half. Thank you all for sticking around. This is going to be a good one. I have faith. I believe in our boys. And I am ready for us to get the victory away at Brighton. Ready for this. Ultimately, what I've said from the get-go is I'd rather lose this game if it meant that we could win next week. But it's never as simple as that. So let's take the win tonight as well. I think the masses have forgotten Misha's vision. I agree. Have I got this right? 36, 37. Yeah, okay, I've got it right. I agree with the Madueke sale. I feel like he's not got the top mentality for players like Salah. Yeah, I think that's the key thing. Terry has just said, I love the appearances on Mars' newest video. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you saw it. That was a fun video to film. He's a great lad. Any cameos on TalkSport in the near future? Probably not. Probably not. Unless they ask me, but I don't think they're going to ask me. Ben Galvin, stream must be delayed. It's definitely behind somewhere by at least a minute. A minute. Nah, I've just kicked off. Is there any way? Maybe I can refresh it, but I'll refresh it. I'll refresh my stream. How about that? And then I'll see how we go. Watch live. Let me see if that works. 46. Nah, it hasn't worked. I've gone up a few seconds more. Yeah, that's where I am. to be fair, not much more than that though. Energy has just put in the super chat. Energy, this is not their first super chat. It's their third. Thank you so much, Energy. I appreciate all the love on the super chats. You guys are far too kind. Final score predictions. Love the content, Josh. Keep it up. Thank you so much for your super chat, mate. I love your super chats. I love your energy in the chat. See what I did there. My final score prediction. I'm going to keep to 3-1. I said that before the game. I want to be positive. Howdy from the USA. Look at all the US viewers. WTF, 40 seconds ish in front of you. Fucking hell, where are you watching from? That's insane. It's probably the delay, because basically I'm watching this on ITVX online, and the online streams are always slower than the real life TV ones, and I'm never going to be able to watch these on live TV because I don't have a traditional TV in this room. So yeah, you're just going to have to bear with me on the delay and enjoy my unfiltered reactions to the game. Dewsbury Hall was won the ball brilliantly in the middle of the park. Passes it out to Pedro Neto on the right hand side. Gusto, you want that ball. Don't just saunter over. Lovely cross in. Actually, I was about to say there's no one in the box. There is. I always go on Do Not Disturb and pause my TV. It's lined up with Marstream doing that today. Okay, nice one. Fair. You got 2 streams up. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's interesting. If you can deal with 2 streams being on, I can do that. Are we playing for penalties? Probably yes. Here's Neto's shot. Bang. Oh, God, he's killed someone there, hasn't he? He's fucking absolutely murdered that defender with that shot. Oh, God, it went right through. I thought it was going to hit Welbeck in the nuts there. I'm watching ITVX2. That's what's confusing me. Oh, weird. Maybe Fat knows what's going on. Have I got it right? 48, yeah. I've got it right completely. Actually, probably a second quicker. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm right. Sorry, this stream thing, I'm trying to get it like exactly as I'm watching it, and this is exactly as I've got it now. 49:09, 10, 11. What probably happens is that there is a delay on YouTube as well, so that there'll always be that sort of delay. No, it's just your stream, but when you don't stream it, you watch Matisse. Oh, fair enough. Thanks, Ben. I appreciate it. Yeah, still 3-1 for sure. Well, let me know what your guys' predictions are. You're at 49-20. Okay, yeah. In depth, it just said, mate, thanks for having proper chats and not just clip farming. Actually refreshing to have you and Joey as Chelsea fans. Do you know what, mate? Being a creator in the current algorithmic setup of YouTube and Instagram is really hard, because you only really get rewarded for those crazy takes. And this is why you should never begrudge other content creators for doing the sort of like reactionary, shouty, like aggressive stuff, because it gets views. And that's the hardest part of this, is like when you're trying to create the YouTube content, and like people like Terry will testament to this because he's got his own channel, and I know there are other people that have their own channels that watch me as well. But like, to break through the sort of like ceiling of attention on YouTube, you have to be, you have to do things you wouldn't otherwise want to do. And this is the thing with Jerry and I, like we always try and just stay true to ourselves. And really that's not the smartest thing to do to get loads of views and loads of awareness. So it's just one of those things. This is why I'm so grateful for you guys for tuning in still and like still listening to us and still appreciating our takes, because like, you know, we aren't conforming to what the algorithm wants, and that's hard at the moment. That's really, really hard. Where is Joey tonight? Joey's on a little holiday, I think, tonight. Joey's having a little night off, and for a man that works as hard as he does, he's deserved it. You're 10 seconds behind me. It's a YouTube thing. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, obviously, what's got to happen, right, for my stream in terms of that delay, yeah, is like I'm watching this right now. It's going into the stream software, then it's going into YouTube, then it's buffering, then you've got to do all the ads and whatever, and so then you get to me, and so yeah, like that's why we're delayed. I'm certain of that as well. So true. Here to listen to you and your analysis for the game we can watch on TV. Thank you very much, my friend. I'll try and analyse the game as much as I can. That's so true, Josh. That's exactly why I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And Joey the most. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, Ben. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know, like trying to create content at the moment. I think, like, obviously, look, I've watched YouTube content for 12 plus years, maybe even more than that, maybe 13 plus years. How old am I now? Yeah, maybe 15 years. I don't even know if YouTube was around 15 years ago, but I think it's that sort of amount, right? And it's changed so much since when we first started watching it. Like, I think back in the day you could just be relaxed and sit around and watch, and play games and chill out and just talk about football here and there, and things were a lot slower. And now with like the shorter form content, and the way that shorts and reels and TikToks have just become so addictive, and it's so quick, and and content is ubiquitous, and you can switch your phone on and just get a short, and it's a lot easier to discover that as opposed to a piece of content on YouTube, a long form video. And sometimes we're all busy, and Joey and I put up 45-minute, hour-long videos. Sometimes it's hard for people to watch all the way through, but it's never been harder. It's never been harder to create really good content, and this is why I've got so much respect for people that have built channels up that are like 100,000 or whatever, because it's really hard. Right, 1 second, pause on this thought. Neto's got the ball on the right hand side. Whip it in. No, he doesn't. He passes it back to Gusto. Gusto's got it on his left. He wanted to cross, but he was never going to, and there were no real options there. And really, the attack's been stifled. We're not really looking like we're going to score here. But Neto's got the ball. He's going to push through. Love that. Lamptey's got him. That's a very high ball, and it's missed everyone. And now Minte's got the ball, and he's going to attack on their right hand side, our left. And their Ruto is a very good player, Oh, Caicedo just took him down off the ball there, which was definitely a foul. And that was a poor pass from Mitoma. I mean, was it a foul? Or was it just a coming together? Probably a coming together. Sorry, lads. I was on a train of thought there, but we had a really good attack. Terry is saying, you have to play clickbait, post often to break through the algorithm. I can't imagine depending on YouTube as a career, as I'd lose my mind thinking about the algorithm. This is the thing, like, this is why you got to feel like, this is why you got to respect the guys that are doing it. Like, I'm not doing it full time, but you got to respect the boys that are doing it full time, because fuck me, it's a hard game. The stress of doing it full time, like the way that the algorithm determines how much money you make, is so scary. Can you imagine, like, not knowing how much you're going to bring in every month, and it being so determined on how successful all the content is? It's crazy. No, Josh, I prefer you like this. I leave streams that seek attention and all the childish cooking. I said this and you said that. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Lads, just pause your stream of the game and watch at the same time as Josh. Yeah, fair enough. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, that's decent feedback. Ollie, how often are you going to do watch-alongs? I'm going to try and do them as often as I can. As I say, the home games are more difficult to do, but I'll try and do them as often as I can. Basically every away game and cup game I'll try and do. What I was saying earlier on is I want to try and do them with Joey if we can. Especially if Joey's going to be streaming more, and I've helped him do his setup. So Joey should be streaming all the time now, really. What is your opinion on us signing Diaz from Liverpool? I'd love him. I'd love to sign Diaz. He's a fucking unreal player, and like so techie, and he'd be so good for us. Brian, I've got the ball here. This is a good attack for them. Chaloba with a header, didn't clear it, and now he's going to clear it and hoof it, and it was a brilliant hoof up the pitch. And their goalkeeper, Verbruggen, is just going to control this and get it. Who are you more excited for next season? Andre Santos, Estavao. I think Andre Santos, probably. What's going on here? Is someone injured? No, they're just slowing down the game. Am I the only one that thinks we should sell Reece James? Yeah, probably. Right, Brian are in here. Mitoma has the ball on the left-hand side. He's up against Gusto. Cuts inside to Tyreek Lamptey. Tyreek Lamptey with the shot. It hits his arm. Oh my God. Mitoma. Wow. Mitoma has scored. There was definitely an arm in there. And I think if VAR was involved there, that probably wouldn't have been given. But this is actually what we loved about football, really, is that you could score a goal, you can celebrate it knowing that it isn't going to be referred back. If the referee misses it, the referee misses it. But let's have a good look at this. This is, again, awful defending. I don't know where Gusto is in this situation here, but completely switches off. Let's watch this back. So we're watching the replay now. The ball comes over to the left-hand side. Matoma, still at Brighton, not taken the Saudi move, has beaten Gusto. Tariq Lamptey takes a shot. It comes back up and hits him. I mean, Caicedo, again, is just battered down. His knee is hurting him. And this is the thing, like, they could be going 2-1 up, and ultimately Caicedo's knee is again struggling. And you could be double whammied here. For me, I'm looking at this again now, and we'll watch the slow-mo here. But Sanchez comes out and does fuck all. He does nothing. Again. I don't think you can blame him solely for that, but you can certainly apportion a large amount of blame there. Make yourself big. I think back in the day, like, think of a Neuer, think of a Petr Cech, think of even a Kepa, maybe, gets the arm out here and controls it. It's so poor. So yeah, 2-1 Brighton. I mean, expected. Caicedo, thank God, is up on his feet now, but I mean, he was complaining about his knee. If he gets injured, it's awful. And yes, Enzo is on. I believe it was for Dewsbury Hall. It was indeed. And yeah, we need to really buck our ideas up here, because if we don't, we're going to lose this game. Good to see Enzo on. He gets the captain's armband. Weird for Caicedo to just give it to him. Just let Caicedo hold on to that armband. There's not too much difference between the leadership qualities of those boys. The Devil has just said Maresca has no plan B. His plan A is looking boring as fuck. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, without Jackson and without Mark Yu, we are going to seriously struggle to score goals. And if we concede them as easily as we have been this season, then we're going to be going for a tough run of form, a really tough run of form. Caicedo, again, with a wonderful tackle. Now the break is on. Cole Palmer has the ball. Is Nkunku going to make the run that he needs to? He doesn't. I mean, I understand why Cole Palmer is saying what the fuck to Nkunku there. For fuck's sake. What is Nkunku doing? Like, what is he doing? What is he doing? Well, let me catch up with the chat here. Why did we sell Cassidy? He's a good player. I mean, they just needed the money, probably. Nah, that's not Sanchez. Gusto was daydreaming. Gusto has the ability to switch off for sure. Now after this goal, we're going to see him prime Barca. On a nicer note, is darts a sport? Yeah. There are sports that are in the Olympics that are less sports than darts. I think I like the idea of, lads down the pub having a few beers and taking part in a sport. It's a lot more fun. I think we're struggling to score goals when Jackson was playing too. Fair enough, Vessel. I know you are also a channel fan favourite, so I appreciate you. Yeah, we do. We are struggling at the moment. This is the thing. They didn't strengthen in January, did they? They didn't strengthen in January, and we're struggling. We're gonna struggle for the rest of the season now, I think, without any real backups in any serious way of up and down the pitch, really. Think about it, right? Is there really a good backup for centre back? Not really. Is there a good backup to left back? No. Gusto and Reece James are the only real example of real depth on the right hand side. Centre mid, Lavia's always injured, so no, not really any depth there. Number 10, Nkunku and Cole Palmer, fine. Depth now without left side, no depth. Right side, depth. Fair enough. Two good options on the right hand side with Neto and Madueke, but neither of them are tearing it up. And then you had Jackson as the number 9. I don't think Mark Yu is like. I don't know. Can you class Mark Yu as like real number 9 support? Not in comparison to the way that Chelsea used to be. Darts are definitely a sport. I love that. We need to take off Nkunku and put on Noni. Johnny, so who would you put up top then? Palmer, I presume. I just think Palmer's wasted as a number 9. Come on, Neto. We need to see something. Would you be opposed to seeing Reece at right wing? Yes, because I think that would snap his hamstrings up. Noni needs to come on for Sancho, and Neto needs to go out on the left. Yeah, I think that would be the move that I would do next. Although, like, Nkunku's doing nothing up front, I would consider fucking ripping it up now and trying to do something with another player up top. This is the problem with like these crosses, right? Neto's just done it again, and like, there's why is he crossing? Like, there's no one that's going to head that ball. No one. Oh, I've just seen the handball again. I mean, even the Matoma control looked like it could have been a hand. That was a handball from Lamptey. I don't even care if it was like right at him. It's stopped. It's resulted in a goal. Ben has just said he wants to see a Mugu. Think he'll change something. Is that sarcastic? Like, he's surely being sarcastic there. Surely. I think we'd be better with Palmer as a false 9. Fair enough. Noni up front with shoot first mentality. Noni up front with like an unreal ability to just do whatever he wants actually could be the way to go. Like, Noni with his sort of like selfishness maybe is better as a striker, to be fair. Where's Felix when you need him? Exactly, my friend. United win with an offside goal and we lose to a handball. Oh, don't even talk about Man United. Look at Enzo pressing there. That's good. To be fair, right, Dewsbury Hall was doing that in the first half and then did nothing in the second half. Dewsbury Hall has been so dead in the second half. Why don't they have VAR? It's because I think they did they basically said, like, if there are certain clubs that can't do it in the FA Cup at this round, then we're not going to implement it. So I don't think it's until the much later rounds. Ben is saying it's not as sarcastic. Fair enough, mate. I'd love to know what you've seen of him. Like, I just don't know how bringing a centre mid on helps us in the scenario that we're in right now. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, Noni is a striker, guys. Conversation. Let's have it. Is Noni now the sort of the backup option as a striker? Surely he's better than Nkunku as a striker. And nothing against Nkunku. I want to see Nkunku in the team as well. I like to see Noni up top, Palmer on the right, and Nkunku as a number 10. Let's give that a fucking go. Do you know what I mean? Oh, lovely touch from Sancho. He's got round him. Come on. Attack. The boys. Enzo. Oh, Enzo cuts it back. Couldn't find anyone. Fucking hell. Oh, God. There's some shouts coming out now about Cucurella and fucking Tosin up front. Yeah, exactly. Do we leak goals because of lack of physicality? I think we lack goals because of lack of experience, age, and as a result, physicality probably, yeah. Rather have Tosin up front. Do you know what? Like, we are getting to the point now where Tosin is going to, like, there's a point where it's an option, for sure. Like, a guy that can hold on to the ball, distribute out, win some headers. In a video, Disassi said he plays a striker once. Should have kept him. Yeah, fucking hell, honestly. What a situation we're in right now that we're discussing Disassi being up front. Yeah. Oh, dear. Chelsea are fun, aren't they? Like, we get to this point where we've spent so much money and we still don't have a backup striker. Like, Mark Gue, like, I don't know. I love Mark Gue so much, but, you know, is he a backup striker for a Premier League title challenging or wanting to be a title challenging team? I don't know. I really like Mark Gue. I think Mark Gue will come good. But, fuck me, we need to give some options. This is why, like, I don't know, there are certain positions where three players is the way to go. And I think striker is probably one of them. Because you need, I think when you're squad building, yeah. If we'll do this on my Football Manager stream when I do the Football Manager, right? But I would be like, you need a number 9 that is world class. Then you need a young, hungry, sort of like player that can learn from that number 9. Enzo with a poor shot there. And then you need like a Giroud. Do you know what I mean? Like, you need like a target man, like someone that can do something different. I think that'd be really good. All right, Ben's given us the context here, right? Amugu is nice in the pockets, and I can't see anyone else doing the business in the pockets in this game. He will look to prove himself as well, so we'll be taking risks. Yeah, well, look, this is the thing. He's a 90-year-old kid, so we'll be taking a risk putting him in, shouldn't we? Yeah. So it'd be interesting. I mean, look, talk about high-pressure games to come in. This would be a huge one. Season done if Jackson and Gear are injured for a decent amount of time, I agree. Play Jackson as a left wing if he's fit, and Kunku in the centre, Palmer on the right, Noni up front. Fucking hell. Now we're really ripping it up. Better from Sancho, just keeping it in there. Yeah, fair enough. Why is Fernandes so bad in the final third? Because he's a DM, isn't he? He's a fucking DM. Come on, Chelsea, exactly. Do you think Joey would be happy with 2 Johnnies in the chat right now? I don't think Joey knows what Johnny is, mate. Oh dear, we have fun, don't we, on this chat? We have fun. We have a lot of fun. Right, so we're pressing them now. We are going attacking. Like they're definitely leaving the back four quite open here. Enzo with a good challenge. We'll take forever to think of a pass, I know. Oh, that was a bad challenge from Caicedo. That should be a free kick, and it should be a yellow card. Yeah, fair enough. This is the thing, like, Caicedo, bless him now, they're still calling him captain when he's not. Only DM that we have on the pitch has a yellow card, has been kicked extensively all game. And now he's still playing. I mean, and we've brought Enzo on already, and we probably don't have any other backups now to replace him. Like, this is the thing. This is where Santos would be really good to bring him on here. Big facts. Why is Sanchez in? Been at work. Fantastic question, and probably been capable. In both of their goals. To be fair, how do you think next week's game will be different? I don't think it will, Frankie. I don't think it will. I think it'll be pretty similar. Does Joey not like Johnny's? Leave that to your imagination. Sack the clown on the touchline. Is the manager the problem? Question. Sanchez with a punch there, decent punch. Oh, fuck off. Palmer tries to spray it out and just, bless him, he got the ball and it was bobbling around. Shocking we have no strikers in the 11 or on the bench. I know. That's the mad thing. Do you know what's also the worst part of this is that we have academy strikers that could come in and we aren't even playing the academy strikers. It's just a joke. Yeah, he likes to stick it in the goal hole. So funny. Decent players won't want to come while this club is being run like a childcare business. Exactly my point. I've made this point quite a few times. Like our pulling power has gone massively. Yeah. Sanchez won't be in goal for the game. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's talk about differences then. Let's talk about differences in the Premier League. Jorgensen will be in net. Reece James will be at right back, won't he? Colwell will be the left centre back. It will be Enzo and Caicedo from the start. And then you've got the battle that will be who will be the striker. And I do think there is a potential that they'll just rush Jackson back and they'll just play Jackson. Has anyone seen that Semenyo penalty? I've heard about this penalty, but I've not seen it. What happened? Generally don't think Tyreek George offers less than Sancho in this game. I agree. So many people are saying tossing up front. So funny. At this rate, Liverpool, Arsenal and Forest will batter us. Don't even want to think about those games, to be honest with you. Who would you rather have as a single owner? That's a tough question. I to be honest with you, they're similar, really, to be fair. I'd probably go Egbali, but I think Bowley has his advantages as well. I think Bowley actually wants some proper players, although his signings didn't particularly work out very well. So I'd probably go Egbali and hope that this wonder kid football comes in. Yeah, academy striker we've had. Yeah, I know, upper 90. I know. The 17-year-old one, is it Mayuka? He looks like he's quality. Don't know why he hasn't got a chance. So we've got striker options. I think it's just a joke, really, that we've got. Haven't we got a left back on the Samuel Smith? Isn't he a left back on the bench today, right? And We need a striker on the bench and not a fucking left back. Do you know what I mean? Like Cole can come on and play left back if he needed to. We are so slow, no moving, no pressing, and we're young. I know. Sporting directors watched Verbruggen in the first half and decided he's our man for next season. Wellesley, you are a smart man. You are a smart man, because that is exactly what they've done. Bring that Messi regen in from the academy. Yeah, fuck me. He's got some good PR. He's got a good PR team, that guy. Because people keep saying that he's a future Messi. Don't know where that comes from. He looks a bit like Messi. I use Verbruggen in FIFA, to be fair. Yeah, well, there you go. I'd use him in Football Manager as well. So here we go. Are we going to score a goal? There are 2 players about to come on, boys and girls. Sancho never shoots. I don't think Sancho can. I don't think he can. I don't think he knows how to shoot. I've got a bit of a funny take. I'd like to know what you guys think. Oh, I don't know if I want to say this. I'm going to say it. Is Sancho much better than Raheem Sterling? Tell me. Tell me. We have to stop watching and buying is the only way to get the... Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, ultimately, we can put pressure on the owners. And I intend to, because, you know... yeah, this is the thing. Gotta go, Josh. Enjoy the stream. Good luck to you, my friend. Thank you very much for watching. Why don't you appear on Talk Sport Chelsea? I've never been invited, my friend Ed. I'm sorry. I've never been invited. Oh, win. Cole Palmer. Oh, no. What happened there? I thought Cole Palmer was just going to slot that there. I'd rather have Sterling. He's proven from Reece. Yeah, there you go. Does Giroud still play? Can we get him? He does still play. I think he's in America now. I'd love to get him back. He's younger and probably quicker. That's about it. Yeah, fair enough. Noni and Tyreek George are coming on. I think he's better than Sterling, but this game is screaming for me. Should tell me about it. So Neto, I presume it's the 2 wingers off. Yeah, Pedro Neto and Sancho are off. Tyreek George is on, and Noni Madueke. This is a huge moment for Tyreek George. So exciting. So exciting for him. And Brighton are bringing on João Pedro, and number 26, Balaba's coming off. He's a good player, isn't he, Balaba? Fuck me, he's a really decent player. I don't know who this number 26 is. Let me look him up. Gomez. Diego Gomez, Paraguayan, 21 years old. Don't know much about him. I haven't seen him too much. Sancho would have squared to Palmer. Don't say that. Palmer runs forward, but no one thinks of what he's trying to do. I totally agree. Giroud was our best striker in the last 10 years. Fair point. We are now back past FC. So true. Let's go, Tyreek George. Come on. This would be brilliant, wouldn't it? This would be so good if he got a goal now, Tyreek George. And then we take it to pens and we fucking pray. Because, you know, we've got the elite penalty stopper. That is Robert Sanchez. Big Bob Sanchez. This summer is massive. It will decide my fate as a Chelsea fan. I'd rather not watch than suffer because our owners don't care. Oh, God, don't. So negative, isn't it? So negative. Nkunku hasn't been impressive so far in this game. He isn't a threat. I totally agree. Right, Noni's won the ball back there, or has he? Noni doesn't fancy a challenge, does he? He doesn't love a challenge. Come on, win the ball back. Win the ball back. Gomez was signed from Inter Miami, was he? That's interesting. Paraguayan. Diego Costa was more than 10 years ago. Probably was, to be fair. Probably 2016, maybe. No, maybe not. Maybe Diego Costa was in that time. 75 minutes. You're right. 15 minutes less. 15 minutes. Do the owners and coach watch Chelsea YouTubers? No, they don't. I don't think they do anyway. I think the players watch some of them, but not the owners, I don't think. I mean, to be fair, they did at the start, didn't they? Because they were talking about us. When I say us, the royal us, not me. I think they caught fan opinion quite extensively, and I think YouTubers are quite often the way into the Chelsea fan perspective, aren't they? Because, you know, they're broadcasting long form content. First day back from an ACL replacement, I swear watching Nkunku is more painful. Oh God, Johnny, don't even say that. I hope your knee's all right, mate. That's a fucking serious surgery if you've just had that. Big love to you. Yeah, we're running out of time here. And do you know what the hardest part of this is? Like, where does the goal come from? Like, if you were going to, like, tell me now, if you were going to be betting on where the goal was going to come from, the player that scores it, who would you be betting on? Because I don't know who I'd be betting on. I think Luca's made a good point here. Is like a lot of the takes at the moment are reactionary, and like I personally don't feel that Maresca is the problem in the same way that I didn't think Pochettino was the problem. You know, I think the problem is structural, and it's more just about getting more quality around. Like Maresca's system would be better with a bolstered squad and a squad that wasn't full of 20-year-olds, you know, or teenagers. Do you know if any players watch you and Joey? I think some players do. I don't know for sure, but Joey definitely thinks they do. We've heard some rumours. Tosin or Palmer? What for number 9? We've been through hard times at Chelsea and we will rise again. We certainly will. I'm getting a call from KG, which I can't answer, KG, because I'm on the stream. KG loves, like, what I love about this, right, is that KG loves it when Chelsea lose. And it's so funny because Man United are in the complete mud and he always calls me up, bless him. KG, if you're watching, I would love to go on your stream, but I can't because we've got a very important stream here. He does love a phone call. Do you guys know and like KG? What a legend he is. Need to get him on the kickoff soon. Okay, I'm switching to the Real Madrid Atletico match. Fucking hell, brilliant. Here we go. Oh, to score, Tosin or Palmer to score. Fair enough, yeah, that's actually quite a good shout. Nkunku's such a good player, man. We're not playing the way to suit him. Yeah, no, I totally agree. How many title-winning players do you think we have? Palmer, Cucurella, Caicedo, and Reece James. 4. I think you could argue Enzo, but I personally wouldn't put him in there. I think you could argue that Cole will become that, but probably not there now. I think those 4. Right, Enzo whips the ball in. Oh, brilliant overhead acrobatic kick from Chalobah, who misses it. This is carnage. Right, we've got it. Come on. Right, Enzo, whip a ball in or get... I mean, there's no one even in the box, is there, really? You're the only YouTuber who reads all the comments. I try to read all the comments. It's important to, because it sets you straight, doesn't it? You know, if your opinions aren't correct, like, you know, the audience will always know, you know, like, oh, they're breaking here. I think the feedback is really important, and I always try and learn from it. And I think you've got to, really. They almost cut through us there. Right, come on, boys. Enzo's got the ball now. We can attack. Let's have Tyreek George on the left-hand side. Let's see him with the ball at his feet. He's done a lovely run there. Right, and Nkunku's got no one in front of him. Tyreek George is the only option. I think Tyreek was offside as well. You're still offside, Tyreek. I think he was offside. But we have the corner, thank God. Read this one. I'm reading it. Reece James needs to move to centre back. I think only in a back 5 for me. Christo making sure all the defenders get back. Stop it. Just makes me think, how did Forest beat this team 7-0? I mean, Forest are playing unbelievably well. Fucking it. Wait a second. That was a goal kick. What is going on? Oh God. No corner. Oh yeah. I've just realised. Fucking brilliant. Oh dear. It's painful, isn't it? It's very painful. In a Curtis, bless you. That's not true. We are dire. Tommy boy, you're here. You're meant to be cheering me up, mate. Honestly, shit stream just went off in the US. Maybe just me. Oh fucking hell, here we go. You can listen to me, Frankie. I'll try and commentate my way through it. Nkunku is embarrassing. Nkunku is not a striker. Like, honestly, he's just not. You guys know it. I've said this in every video that I've done recently. Like, we are fucked if Nkunku is the striker. We are fucked. Oh, Cole Palmer's got it here. He's going to have 2 players on him. I mean, that is a foul riff. Let's have it. Palmer is the only one busting a gut. I know. Cole Palmer is such a player. How the fuck did we get Cole Palmer? City are in the mud. Palmer will leave, and who can blame him? Don't say that. I mean, he's on a 9-year contract. Remember that. We don't have City and United luck. Oh God, don't even say that either. We should be putting pressure on them here, especially Webster. Right, Chalobah picks up the ball. Tosin gets it. Gusto, interestingly, is definitely still, part of the back three. Cucurella is certainly pushing up now. I don't really chat to any Man United creators, to be fair, beyond KG. Not regularly, anyway. Not for any reason, really. Just don't speak to them. Right, we got the ball back. They're just hoofing it now. I really do hope that we get a goal here, but then also, like, I just don't see where it comes from. I don't think we do now. I just don't think we get the goal. Can you imagine the banter I would have got from KG if I did answer that phone call? Fucking hell, that would be bad. We got a lot of space now. They've definitely dropped in, and they're playing now on the counter. Brighton. They've panned now to Maresca, who looks relatively frantic, to be fair. That is a very good pass from Enzo on to the left-hand side. Tyree George picks it up. He's into the area. Where's he going to go? He's going to go right, left. He takes it on the left-hand side. The shot goes far over the bar. But it was a very good pass. Very good pass from Enzo. Tyree George there with not as much composure as I would want. Beyblade tournaments, here we go. Why do we take so long to shoot? Fucking hell, don't even say that. Right, 6 minutes remaining. I think I'm a couple of seconds ahead now. Put that one back. Maresca will speak his usual crap after the game. Let's not even think about that, to be fair. Enzo aged 10 years in the last 2 months. This is the thing, like, I don't know. I'm not going to sort of do my roundup here, but what I would say is I don't even know if we were going to win the FA Cup even if we got through this game. So in a weird way, focusing on the league might be a good thing. Not that you ever want to be out of a cup. And I think it's a joke if we are, but positives are that we'll get to focus on the league, and really we need to, because now if Maresca doesn't get top 4 or top 5, whatever it will be to get Champions League football, it won't just be him that's under immense pressure. It will be everyone at the football club, and that will filter down to him, but fuck me, it will be on everyone else as well. I just don't think conceding 2 goals in a team that's been so average is forgivable, really. Here, have the players stopped trying for Maresca? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, I just like I said, I think a lot of Chelsea creators were trying to say, and Matisse said this, and fair enough to him. The FA Cup means so much to him, and I don't know. It's lost its allure for me. But obviously, you want to win this game. Obviously, you want to win it, and we still could. We still could get a draw and take it to pens. Do you back us on pens? I mean, out of this team, who would even take a penalty? Cole Palmer and Nkunku. Noni would probably fancy himself for a penalty. I'd see Cucurella probably taking a penalty, and Enzo. Did I say Enzo? Enzo, Palmer, Nkunku, Noni, Cucurella, I think would be my top 5 if we do go to pens. We're not going to get anything. Keep compromising until nothing's left. I know. Utter shite. And this game 2-1 loss from the toilet. Wasted chance for it, I agree. No aggression, no urgency. I mean, this is the thing. Like, you guys are all so right. There's none of that. Oh, fuck me. He just hits Cole Palmer's back. Arsenal getting a striker in January and having both strikers injured was our worst fear. Totally agree. Nonny, I know. Reese, please. Is moving Palmer... Sorry, mate, I didn't see that. Is moving Palmer to the right going to unlock him? As this season, he didn't see himself and people figuring him out. Do you know what's so hard with this Palmer position? Is that the problem is he doesn't fit into the way that Maresca wants that right winger to play. So it would mean that Maresca would need to change the system. And I don't see Maresca changing the system. I mean, they're fucking in here as well. Oh, that's a very good pass. Was that from Welbeck? How the fuck is Welbeck still playing as well, by the way? He's an old man now. He's played the full game. I just don't... With the Palmer on the right wing thing, I just don't think it's the ultimate decision. It sounds good, but like when it would happen in practice in Maresca's system, it wouldn't be good. I don't see him changing it too much, to be fair. Hopefully your stream goes up hundreds now. Benson isn't well. Oh, Benson isn't doing very well. Bless him. I hope he's all right. If it goes to extra time, we can somehow score, but we need the shot first. I hope George is all right. Has he just stopped the stream, has he? What do our wingers do though? Nothing. Reese, did I answer your question? I think I did. I don't think putting him to the right is the solution. I think we'll be worse off if we do that. I'm with Maresca to the very end, but this ain't good enough. I agree. I want wing backs. I mean, ultimately, the wing backs are probably the best system really for us now, especially with the way that our wingers are underperforming. Stomach issues. Oh fuck, he didn't look very well when I saw him start the stream off. Send our love to George Benson. Fucking hell. To be fair, mate. To be fair, boys. Like, the way that we're playing would make anyone sick, to be fair. Oh, dear. Well, welcome if anyone has come from George Benson's stream. We do wish George well, and I hope he's all right. I don't know how he ended the stream, but I hope he's okay. Sterling is absolute trash. What has he done at Arsenal? Yes, he's bad. Am I married? No, I'm not. George has to end the stream. He's got the shits. Fucking hell. Okay, here we go. Do we need to build our team to suit Palmer's style? I think we are building around Palmer. To be fair, Reece, do you think that we're not? Do you think that the team is not built around Cole Palmer now? Because I think it is. I think it is built. I mean, fucking hell. Every other Premier League fan up and down the country would say that we're building it around Cole Palmer right now. Gusto managed to play this out for a throw-in. There are a few players warming up there, but fuck me, what are they going to do? This game is screaming out for Misha. This is the thing. We're part of the Misha fan club, and fuck me, we need him so badly. Think of the feeling that news is going to be like when that hits. Honestly, I think if he is allowed back 4-0, he's fucked that. The lines, the fourth visuals fucked that. Just showed up a board that said 4-0. I think we just have to do a huge video for that. Like, I think we do the biggest video ever on the channel, and I think I'd have to get in with Joey as well. We do both. Reckon there was an order from Maresca just to not bother. Yeah, I mean, let's be fair though. Like, we put out pretty much our starting 11. To be fair, any news on Mudryk? Not that I know of. To be fair, I think a front four of Palmer, Pires, and Esteval, and a striker would be good. Yeah, fair enough. Although Palmer said he could stay at Chelsea his whole career, do you think he'll be going to get frustrated? Yes, if we don't get Champions League football, 100%. But I don't think he's going to go anywhere because he's got a contract for fucking ages. I'm sick of Maresca. Jesus. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, I don't know. I don't think Maresca is the problem. But I think he's going to have to look at solutions formationally. And I think, who said it here? Big Facts has said 3-4-1-2 might be the way to go, and I agree. Is Nonny going to get this ball? He's got it. Oh, fuck me. Nkunku had never run quicker into the box. Oh, my God. The shots are coming in from everywhere. Is this offside? What's going on here? Our new name is Facepalm FC, so true. All it's about Palmer getting frustrated is rubbish. because recently he's not been at his best too. Yeah, when Esteval comes, hopefully it'll be another one to get focused on, take the pressure off Palmer. I agree. He's going to be the right winger though. So to Reese's point, like you're not going to be playing Palmer on the right if you got Esteval. Oh God, Cucurella nearly got battered in the head. Look how where Cole Palmer is here. He could not be any deeper if he tried. I think the wingers don't suit Palmer's style. We need Chilwell and Reece. Do you know what, Reece? This is my point, right? My point on the formation is that the 5 at the back system, or 3 at the back, whatever you want to say, it's the same thing, really, isn't it? That system enables Nkunku and Palmer to play in their better positions. So I think it's just a system change. I think, when do we question the manager? Not yet. I think if we don't get top 5, I think that's when you do it. This game is pretty much done now, isn't it? I mean, that is a corner. That's their corner. Surely. No point in having classy wingers if you don't have a striker for them. Well, that's the thing. We need a striker, and I think we do need Nkunku and Palmer. But this is the thing: when Nkunku gets his chances, like today, starts, has he done enough to justify the starting place? I don't think he is. I'm sorry, but do we actually care this much? Like, winning Conference League guarantees Europa League football with more money. We care about Champions League for sure. Yeah. At this point, no. We have 2 ZDMs, a left back, a cam, maybe 1 to play. Yeah, that's the thing. We need more players. Can't Sanchez just pass a long ball? Pass for Bruin. Yeah, probably. Fucking hell, here we go. Look at this. Brighton on the attack. We've given the ball away. Jesus Christ, that was a shit shot. Right, 30 seconds then to keep our FA Cup dream alive. It's not looking good. It is not looking good. Look who's fighting for the ball. Palmer and Caicedo, only good players. So true. Yeah, this has been a painful game. I mean, we'll summarise it properly when it finishes, and we'll have a good chat about it. Fuck me, they've still got Football Manager advertising on the hoardings. Oh my God, turn that off, boys. I mean, save your money. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, no one's buying that game anymore. Well, Josh, was a lovely stream. However, I need to go now and cool my head. Fair enough, Tom. Fair enough. What are you going to do? You're going to go and train? That is full time. That is full time. Game over. 90 minutes done. Chelsea are out of the FA Cup in the 4th round to a Brighton team that we've readily named our B team. We've played away. We've played very much near enough our starting 11. And we've got demolished. We only scored our goal through a lucky deflection and Cole Palmer's brilliance. And they've scored 2 relatively easy goals and make us look like a team that are a bunch of kids, which they are. I think we are going to struggle after this result. And I think if we don't get a striker fit and available to play, and if Jackson doesn't find form, we're going to find the second half of the season incredibly difficult. And this now should be a real wake-up call, because if we don't get the result next week in the same fixture, I was about to say in the reverse fixture, in the same fixture, if we don't get that result, then fuck me, there'll be a huge amount of pressure. And I don't even know how we change it. Like, I'm thinking I'm thinking in about a week's time. And I'm thinking about the changes that we'll make. I went through them earlier on, but Jorgensen in goal will be an immediate upgrade. You know, Reece James being back will be good as well. I don't think there is too much between him and Gusto, but he's definitely better. And then, you know, Colwell coming in on the left-hand side. I don't care what anyone else says, to be fair, about Colwell. I think Colwell is our best centre-back, and I will debate that till the cows come home, to be fair. And then Enzo starting. Beyond that, there's not going to be that much difference. So attacking-wise, if you're saying there's not much difference, we're going to have to do something different in that game. And I think Maresca is going to have to look at that system and that formation, and I think he's going to have to change something, because if we play exactly the same way that we did tonight, there's not going to be any difference in that game next week. So, there's a big point to come in here. We'll smash them in the league. Let's hope so. Couldn't even beat Brighton. We're awful. Fair enough. Piss poor. In a week, I mean. Nice stream. See you on the next one. Thank you very much, Terry. Thank you to everyone else that has joined in here as well. We'll stick around for a bit. We'll talk. A Champong for Gusto. Yeah, a Champong didn't even get a shout today, did he? Nkunku left wing and then Cucurella overlapping. I agree, but then we need to probably play the 5 at the back system. And I hope we do play. I hope for that next game, I hope we do play the 5 at the back system. But if we do that, like we need to get Jackson fit, because if we don't, then there just won't be any attacking prowess at all. And if we have Jackson fit and we have Cole Palmer and Nkunku behind him, I think we've got a good chance. None of the wingers are doing enough at all. So I think hopefully the tactical tweaks will be done for next week. Hopefully we will see some changes in the personnel, and if we do, then we do have a chance. But fuck me, like the pressure's on for next week now. The pressure is seriously on. I don't think it will be Jackson for Nkunku. I think they probably will play together. We need someone like Ain't Nori from Wolves to play a role like Victor Moses used to. Yeah, I agree, Reese. Do you know what? Reese has come up with such good takes today. I respect it, and I like the debate that we've had around that sort of right-wing position, because I think it's one that we should be debating. But I don't think Cole Palmer is the solution there. josh.aveste, you're my idol. Fair enough, mate. You're my idol. Find it hard to look at the manager when the squad has glaring holes in it. This is the thing. This is what we've been saying. Like, I don't think you're blaming Maresca here. I really don't. We'll take Lamptey all day long over Gusto. Wow. I think that's wrong. To be fair, I take Gusto personally. Is dropping out of the cup probably a good thing? Yes, definitely. We need to focus on the league, and this might be a blessing in disguise. We haven't won the league since 2016-17. When do you think the next time we will win it? 2 or 3 years. No, I'm joking. I think probably 3 or 4 when we win the league. It won't happen quickly. It won't happen quickly. Can we please sign Lukaku? How have we got to that point that we're talking about Lukaku signing? The game load excuse is invalid now. I totally agree. We need a fighter like Delap. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, there we go. Can we please have a performance review for the recruiting team? Maybe I need to fucking do one myself. How are we going to be able to play in the Champions League when players look tired with only the Prem surgery? We are shit. Yeah, fair enough. Palmer in the 10 is trash. No, he's not. Palmer is brilliant. I believe it's time we look at Paul Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart and really have a discussion if they're competent enough to handle the role. When are they going to get the performance review? Totally true. Gusto was asked today. Eesh, not good. I honestly can't believe the drop-off of Chelsea over the past few months. It's heartbreaking. Yeah, what has happened? Am I getting paid by the club? No. Everybody was poor other than Caicedo. I'd rather play an academy player up front. That's the thing. We need is a fucking academy player to play up there today. We should have. We didn't even have one on the bench. Palm was awful. Wingers were not much better. Can you say something which will calm our fan base? Okay, let's talk about this then. This would be good, right? This would be a good little moment to discuss this, right? Because I think a lot of fans right now will be looking at this performance and will be incredibly concerned. And I'll explain the reasons why you should be concerned first, and then I'll try and give another reason, the other side of the coin, I should say. The reasons why we should be concerned are the striker position, the lack of depth that we've got there. If Jackson's injured, we are royally fucked. And then I think you've got to say the underperforming wingers, and then I think you've got to say the fragility of the centre-backs is incredibly concerning. Those are the areas that I think you should be realistically worried about. Enzo Maresca's sort of inability to convert a new tactical approach is also the final one, I'd say, beyond just the sort of the transfer policy and that sort of thing. But that's not going to change now in the next few months, is it? So those are the reasons why you should be concerned. And I think what you'll see is a lot of Chelsea fans on social and on YouTube. I think they'll be going into that right now, and I think they'll be talking about the striker position in particular, about how Christopher Nkunku isn't a striker. And I think all of that is absolutely fair, right? So those are the reasons why you should be worried as a Chelsea fan. Now, the other side to that coin is this: the FA Cup would have been exquisite to win. It's a huge competition. It's a trophy that we should absolutely be going for. But in a season like this, where we are scrambling to get into the Champions League, which brings tens of millions, maybe even £100 million of revenue to you, then you should be going all out for the Champions League. And that should be the goal right now. So don't let any other fan tell you from another fan base that, you should be focusing on the FA Cup right now. It's a chance to win a trophy. You haven't won many trophies in the last few years, blah, blah, blah. Fair point. But the Champions League should be all of our focus right now. It should be every club's focus, to be fair, because it brings the cash in that enables you to then spend and enables you to improve your football club. The FA Cup doesn't. It gets you a Europa League place, and we could get that from winning the Conference League, even if we don't, do it in the league. So that's the point on the FA Cup, right? The second point is overall, structurally, that it isn't as negative as people want you to think. Like, overall, we have players in the squad that are difference makers, that are good enough. We don't need to rip up the squad completely. We need to enhance it. We don't need to rip it up, right? Even Jorgensen as a goalkeeper could absolutely be the number one goalkeeper next season quite readily and will be fine, right? And so we need to sign a centre-back. We need to sign probably a winger. We need to sign a striker. Those are the three key areas. Beyond that, I don't think you need to pull any sort of like crazy buttons right now. I don't think you need to do anything ridiculous right now, right? So to go crazy in this moment after this FA Cup game, I think is misjudged. And I think ultimately we'll look at this. We might look at this at the end of the season and go, do you know what? We actually did focus on the league and things are okay. Now, if we're being realistic, a 5th place finish in the form that we're doing right now would be a win. Would be a win. And so I just can't see us finishing 3rd. I can't see us finishing, guaranteed 4th. We're just going to have to grit our teeth now, and we're going to have to win dirty, I think. I think we're going to have to play in a way that people aren't comfortable with. And I think we're going to have to change the way that we've been playing. So I think we will make the Champions League places. But I don't think it's a slam dunk that we'll get a 3rd or a 4th. I think we've got to pray now that we do get 5th, and I think that is achievable. And I think 4th is a chance, to be fair. So, let me read some of your comments, because I just went on a massive soliloquy there and I didn't read what you were saying, and I owe that to you. And thank you to all 178 of you for tuning in so far. I really, really appreciate it. And thanks for stopping by on the stream. Can we all just say a very send our well wishes to George Benson, who is unwell. And we hope that he improves soon, because it sounded like his stomach was in bits. The real King Lion. What did you see in today's performances that says this team will push for Champions League football? Nothing, to be honest with you. Absolutely nothing. We're going to get £70 million for the Club World Cup. Yeah, we will, yeah. But I want to get the Champions League as well. Do you not want both amounts of money? Or am I misunderstanding your point? Do we need to play... Fucking hell, I've just missed that point. Do we need to play 4-1-4-1? So 2 number 10s? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, definitely. I don't love that from like a... What I see that is 2 8s as opposed to 2 10s, though. Because you still need to... I mean, that's a 4-3-3, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So no, probably not that way. Why play Hall and bench Enzo? Probably just to rest him. Maresca isn't the problem, it's the owners. Yes, I totally agree. I think Pochettino was more exciting. I'm not going to call him a clown. That's unfair, isn't it? Was Pochettino more exciting? At the end, yes. We got a proper bollocking. Yes, we did. We can make Conference League every year and win them every year. Yeah, fucking hell, I don't really want to do that, to be fair. We play like the players want Maresca out. Fuck, don't say that. I could see that, to be fair. I could see that. Josh, it's your turn in the gaff. Save our season. I would take the job in a heartbeat, mate. I would take it. What do you think that Maresca got wrong today? Do you know what? Probably the tactical setup, but mainly I think it's the players' faults. I think the players have just let him down again. Like let's be honest, right? We're not in another manager. We're not setting up in a magically better way. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's 4-2-3-1, boys. Like, it's not fucking rocket science. It doesn't take a football genius to play in the way that we want. It's literally that we don't have a striker. Like, we do not have a striker. Christopher Nkunku is not a striker, and he never will be, and we need to realise that. And it gets to the point now where just stop even playing. Even when we don't have any other options, just stop playing him. Bettinelli should start in front of Sanchez. Yeah, fair enough. Right, let me read down some of these chats here. Sorry, lads. I'm just trying to scroll up and get to it. Dream striker signing, Josh. Lautaro Martinez or Gyökeres for me. We were talking about this earlier on. I think for me, the dream striker signing is probably Samu. Like, he's tearing it up at Porto. He looks really good. Maresca prioritised Friday over today, which was a bozo move. I don't know. I don't think it was a bozo move, to be honest with you. I think Friday is more important. I know that's mad to say. We're going to end up with a new squad, you watch. Business model will be to flip players, sell them on for a profit, and hope for the best to make top four. That's not the way to do it, is it? It's not the way to do it. At this point, look, we got some subscribers. Can I just say thanks to all the subscribers coming in? I didn't even realise. I forgot they were coming up on stream as well. So, MRT or Mr. T, thank you very much for subscribing. Ronan, thank you very much for subscribing. And T-Riggs, we're going to call you T-Riggs. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the subscriptions. I really appreciate it. So let me get back to your questions now. We're going to do a few more before we end the stream tonight. That was some of the most toothless attacking I've seen at Chelsea. Agree. At this point, we should sign Sancho. We shouldn't sign Sancho, I presume you say. I agree with that. I mean, look, we have to sign Sancho. It's an obligation. But, I mean, ultimately, we probably could sell him on straight away. I'd be more excited to get a player like Gittins in, to be fair. Bear has just subscribed. Big up to Bear. Where are you? Big up to you, Bear. I don't know where I right from my left. It's upside down on me. Where are we going? Let me come up to here. Palmer FC again. True. It's my birthday tomorrow, Josh, from James Mason, and it started off well because England beating France in the Six Nations is mega, so this loss hasn't fazed me. Can we all just send a massive happy birthday to James Mason? And I think one thing that James Mason would want for his birthday present is for every single one of you that have not subscribed to the Joey and Josh channel to go and subscribe to it. It is linked in the description. We've got a video dropping tomorrow all about a wonderfully interesting case that you will be desperate to watch. It's a very, very good video. It's a very good thumbnail. Let me know what your thoughts on the thumbnail when you see it tomorrow. But if you haven't subscribed to Joey and Josh, do it. If you haven't subscribed to this channel and you're watching right now, what are you doing? Crazy. And if you haven't liked the stream, let's like the stream. Let's try and get as many likes as we can in before the stream has ended. Can someone tell me how many likes the stream has got right now? Because I want to say thank you for all the stream likes. Let me know. But James Mason, very happy birthday to you. I'm sure everyone is wishing you a very happy birthday. Would you take Sarri back? Yes. I probably would. I quite like Sarri. I think Sarri was underrated. How can a club get it so wrong with the money that we've had and still lose against bang average teams from Ed? Directors of football, probably. Directors of football. Let me scroll up again. You guys are chatting so much. I'm losing the chat. I'm fed up with the players. Sporting directors are screwing it up, and the players are not giving it. So this is the general point here. Now you're all really concerned about this. Is the sporting directors? Is the problem with the directors of football? And I agree at the moment. The directors of football are the area that you're concerned most about, and it's really about not just doing the Moneyball thing, isn't it? It's about giving the squad some impetus, some actual experience to be able to build around. And that doesn't always come from age. This is the thing, it's a bit of a misnomer. It comes from players that have that elite mentality. Like, think about Jude Bellingham, right? I'm not saying we're in for him and we ever would be able to sign him, for fuck's sake. But what I'm saying is look at the mentality of that guy. when he was 19 years old, he was a winner. You could tell. So we need to sign those sort of players. Who would be your emergency striker signing right now? Is Olivier Giroud available? Because I'll take him. Chelsea looks better with Jackson, and people never see that. I totally agree. When it comes to strikers, Delap will get a move to Chelsea in the summer, ex-City, and they want to replicate that success. I could see that, right? But also, I could also see him going back to City. James Payne, Gittins, or Bradley Barcola. We're never going to get Bradley Barcola because he's at PSG and he's on huge money. And Gittins is the one that we should be buying anyway because he's a baller. We do crosses. We don't have a player that can score from them. Sammy would score goals. I totally agree. Where are we? Here we go. We should sell Sancho to Dortmund as soon as possible. I totally agree. Can't keep changing managers. This is the thing. We can't keep doing it. George Benson is in the chat. Can we just say, right? George Benson isn't very well and he's still watching on YouTube. If that's actually George Benson, I don't know if it even is. George Benson, we're all sending our love to you. Thank you so much for tuning in, my friend. I hope you're feeling all right. Can we send some love to George? Here we go. What else are we? Happy birthday to James. We're sending our love to James. Big up to James Mason. Big ups, you know the rules. Fucking hell, here we go. You know the rules. That's a spoiler alert, by the way. You know the rules is a spoiler alert for an upcoming Joey and Josh video, not the one tomorrow. 123 likes, 186 likes. Fucking hell, we've gone massively up. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the likes on the stream. I massively appreciate it. That means a whole load to me. Thank you so much. Sorry would be amazing. I totally agree. The big dog is live. Luke Rope. Yep, that's me. Big up to the big dog. I'm here, boys. I'm here. Would you get Tammy back? All right, I'm catching up now. Oh, here's Benson. Benson, I had to leg it to the bathroom. Did you stop the stream? Did you stop the stream to go to the toilet? That's so funny. Do you think we were better under Pochettino? Take Pochettino as a whole, right? Like, don't just think of Pochettino as the last 6 months. You got to look at his whole career, right? Like, they're similar. Like, we've had good moments under Maresca. We had good moments under Pochettino. You guys know, I was a huge fan of Mauricio Pochettino. Huge. Loved the guy. Didn't want him to get sacked. But I don't think he would be doing much different really now. Look, it's the squad, isn't it? Benson's here. Benson's running to the toilet, and he's probably still on the toilet right now commenting to this. Are you still on the toilet, mate? Have you got barley belly? What's wrong? Fucking hell. Someone's just said, you guys are totally doing a Bevo video. Bevo might feature in the video. Not in person. Poch had more time, and yeah, he did have more time. He's not under it. He's not on the toilet, boys. Benson's not on the toilet, which I'm actually a bit disappointed about, to be fair. He had duck for dinner. Oh, you gotta avoid that duck. You gotta avoid that rich duck. It ducked him over, boys. It ducked him over. Fucking hell, right. How many subscribers have we got on the Joey and Josh channel so far? Let me just have a look. We got a few tonight. We got a few. I think we got about 30 odd tonight. Thank you very much for all the subscribers tonight. What else should we talk about at the end of this fucking game? It's been so bad. I think we were better under Poch. He wanted a mixture of youth and experience. So let's talk about this then. There's a sliding doors moment, right? Bowley wins the argument in the boardroom, and Mauricio Pochettino retains the confidence of the board and carries on as manager of Chelsea Football Club. If that happens, they give him the extra 2 years that I think he was due for, and we keep Conor Gallagher, we keep Trev Chalobah. We sign players that are more in the Pochettino mould. We probably sign a new set of wingers. We probably give him some experience in striker. Maybe Samu ends up coming in the summer. Are we then in a better position than we are right now? And the answer is probably yes. So let alone if Pochettino is a better manager or not. Pochettino would enable us to have had a better squad. The reason why is that Pochettino was not just a man coming in and enabling the system that they've brought in, buying young players, Moneyball, that sort of thing. What he's doing is he would have gone, I need experienced players that could come in and actually give something to the squad, right? And actually keep the academy boys, which we're constantly negating how good the academy boys are, right? And so, yeah, like, I think overall we would have been in a better position. So, yeah, it's a big shame. Spodjo has just said, Joey and Josh channel is quality, not going to lie. This is the thing, mate. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We have been working so hard on the Joey and Josh channel. Like, honestly, if you guys knew the amount of hours that we did on that, you wouldn't believe it. Like, if you knew the amount of research, my God, it's insane. It is absolutely insane. Can we see a ranking Chelsea kits through the years? Maximus, if you go on YouTube right now and you type in Joey Knight ranking Chelsea kits, there's a video for you there. You'll love it. Can we all just say big up to George? He's not feeling very well. We need to rub his tummy. He needs a tummy rub. I miss Connor so much. I miss Connor so much as well. Alec has just subscribed. Thank you very much, Alec, for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Big up to you, my friend. It's funny how we've had less injuries now, but same problem from quality. Yeah, we do that. Can we talk about Felix? Homecoming announcement. He was so happy to be here, and he's gone after 6 months. It's a disgrace. As Chelsea fan, I suggest we protest. I want Roman back. I think a lot of people want it. Big up, George. Big up the big dog. George Benson. George Benson. Let's just have a little moment for George, right? He's in the chat. I love it. He's gonna find this funny. I used to watch George when I was still working full time, in the agency world that I used to work in, right? And I used to yearn for Chelsea creators to actually be half decent. Do you know what I mean? Like, I used to desperately try and find creators that were speaking in the way that I would speak about Chelsea, to my friends. This is way before YouTube, right? And George always had amazing channels. And the reason why I say channels in plural is because he had the gaming channel, which had a million subs that he just stopped doing one day. Do you know what I mean? Like, can you imagine building a gaming channel up to 1 million subs and then just going, do you know what? Actually, I don't fancy gaming anymore. Can you imagine that? Like, the guy is the most talented creator that I think I've seen in fucking ages. And then obviously the Chelsea channel comes along. Fuck me. How easy was it for him to talk about Chelsea and build the biggest Chelsea fan channel in the world right there off his own back, flies to Bali, still manages to get the content out in all hours of the day and night. I think actually the time zone's helping him right now because quite frankly, he drops stuff fucking in the middle of the night. I'm still asleep when he drops stuff, right? Fucking unreal. And to get to the point now where we're working with George, we're featuring in the content with George, is insane. So I just want to give a big moment now, a soppy little moment to George Benson for being an unreal creator in the scene for Chelsea fans for a very, very long time, representing us in a very, very positive light. And I think I've always said this. I think he's the best of us. And until Joey Knight came along, do you know what I mean? Trailblazer. And then those two now together, fuck me. Like, I was saying this earlier on, George. We've got such a positive community now with Chelsea fans and boys that get on really well together. It is so exciting. It's such a good time to be a Chelsea YouTube consumer, even when we're dealing with results like this. Fuck me. So yeah, big up to you, George. That was your moment. But yeah, fucking hell, boys. I have to pinch myself sometimes that I'm even chatting to George in a weird way. It's mad. It's mad. So here's to a lot more fun with Benson on YouTube. Here's to a lot more fun with Joey on YouTube, with Matisse, with all the boys that are the Chelsea legends of the community. We're going to try and build something really special here. Do you know what I mean? And the Benson is the real one. George Benson was so sick of tonight's performance, he closed the stream 5 minutes before the end of the match. Dear, bless him. Bless him. I can't believe that. That is a classic YouTube moment, that is. Right, let me go back because I was just saying how amazing George is and I haven't read any of the comments yet. Josh, does Enzo Maresca have some sort of crush on Sanchez? Yes, he does. He loves him. It's worrying. With such performances, we will end up below 8th position. Don't even say that, Maurice. Don't you dare. Don't you dare say it. Sporting directors are clowns. Chelsea players have no levels. How will Maresca survive for so long at Chelsea? Fuck knows. Fuck knows. It was brewing for a while. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I've just been completely distracted. George Benson thinks that his poo was brewing for a while. If that's not what you come to for YouTube streams, then I don't know what is. Benson, while you're here, right? We've discussed this before. I'm sure we've discussed this before. But we were talking earlier on about George's old channel was called Herder of Buffalo, for someone that was asking. We were talking about Football Manager. We should do a Football Manager stream. I think we should do like a network game, like you did back in the day. That would be good. You need to boot up FM all over again. And when the new one comes out later this year, I think that would be a potential, internet breaking video, to be honest with you. Let us know in the chat. Do you give a fuck about FM content? Let us know. Right. Let me read some more. We can't keep sacking managers. We do. We can't. I totally agree. This is the thing now. It's not we can't be blaming Maresca anymore. Sacking him isn't going to change anything, and ultimately that's just what all the other fans from all the other, Premier League clubs want, and I don't think we should do it. Football Manager got cancelled. I know. I want to make a video on it. I've been saying to the boys earlier on in the stream, I'm going to finish my notes tomorrow, and I'm going to try and make a video all about FM. Yeah, I know FM 25 is cancelled. I know. We're going to do it on FM 24. So yeah, I'm going to make a video all about it, talking about, because I've played Football Manager now for about 13, 14 years. And I really want to talk about the cancellation, about what it means for FM 26, because I think that is incredibly concerning, about how microtransactions could come back into the game. And so, yeah, I really want to talk about it. And so I'm going to talk about it. So yeah, look forward to that. I'm going to do one. I'm going to do a video as soon as I can. So look forward to that as well. Reese, thank you for taking the time to reply to me. My pleasure, my friend. You're a legend. You're a legend of the stream. I'm calling you the stream legend. There are some stream legends that have been here from the very start. So I appreciate you hugely. At Leicester, Maresca had a more balance of youth and experience, which helped his system flourish. I agree, but he wasn't that good at Leicester, really. They still had a massive issue. They were by far the best team in the Championship and nearly didn't get into the Prem. Nearly didn't win it, I should say. You should play it with Zealand or Nick FM. I would love to play some Football Manager with those boys, but I don't think they would necessarily with me. So, let's feel free to reach out to them. Feel free to say that Josh.aveste would love to play football with football and Football Manager with those boys. And if they would like to play, then we'll absolutely do it. We'll absolutely do it. Do I think Estavio is overhyped? No, I don't think he's overhyped. This season reminds me of Scolari's season. He won the first 13 games and then dropped like a lead balloon. Don't say that. Don't say that. Chelsea's not going to finish in the Champions League spots. Don't. We have to. We just have to. Right, let's do a power 5 minutes, right? Ask me, chuck questions in the chat. We'll do the last 5 minutes and then we'll end it there. I think poor old George has now gone back to the toilet, bless him. So we don't have George anymore. But we'll end the stream with a few questions. So let me ask them. What do you think our best player? What do you think our best players like Palmer, Caicedo, Cucurella, and Enzo, etc.? How many years will they stay? I'm fed up of it. I think they will stay for a while, mainly because they're on contracts for the rest of the time. Glad they got wrecked by Brighton, and hopefully they wreck Chelsea in the Prem. Okay, sorry. Reese, you and Joey Knight are the only reason why I still use YouTube. Fucking hell, mate. That's big praise. I appreciate that. I just replied to that one. Luke, you have done your super chat. That is your first ever super chat. Can we all just give Luke a round of applause for the super chats? I really appreciate it, Luke. Thank you so much for your super chat. You're a legend. If Chelsea sucks, just support Man City. I mean, there probably will be a few people that do go support Man City after this game. What went wrong today? Fucking hell, mate. The defending mainly, to be honest with you. Feels like every second ball was lost. Totally agree. We've struggled defensively, particularly in transitions. So true. Not a real fan for admitting that Chelsea are trash. They are not good at the moment. I wouldn't say we're trash, but we're not good at the moment. Players like Colwell won't improve if they don't have good experienced players helping them develop. Can you imagine how good Colwell would be with a player like a Thiago Silva next to him? I really do think. Yeah, I agree, Alexander. I think we do need Mark Gray, and I think we should have gone out for him, try and sign him in January. Do you think Maresca got the midfield overload and combination play tactics wrong? Do you know what's so interesting about that comment is, like, maybe the system has got to be a 4-3-3. Maybe it does. Maybe we do need to rip this number 10 role up, play Cole Palmer on the wing, and go from there. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe that's the solution. Should Maresca generally start Mark Yu with the intention to replace Jackson? I mean, Mark Yu's going to be injured for a very long time, so I don't even know if he will do. Kevin with a super chat. Thank you so much. The third super chat that you've ever done. Thank you so much, Kevin. I really appreciate you. I love you, Josh, he just says. Thank you so much, Kevin. I love you too. Luke, the rope man. Gay always puts in a shift. Why don't we reward him? I agree. Gay would be good for Cole. Totally agree with that. Joey and Josh are the only good Chelsea thing. What a fucking comment that is. What a fucking legend. If you haven't subscribed to Joey and Josh, get involved. Link in the description. Make sure you do that. Do you think Maresca would change his idea though? No, I don't think he will. Maresca is not the problem. I agree. I'm glad a few people are saying that as well. Reese, did you ask a question? I've lost it. If you could change one thing about Chelsea, sorry Reese, I just found it again. If you could change one thing about Chelsea, what would it be? I think I would do the experience signing. I think I would go in this summer and I would sign 3 or 4 experienced, ready to go players. That's what I would change, I think. Jackson would be good on the wing. He would be great on the wing. If only we could have a striker, you know? 3 proper midfielders suits us. Yeah, I agree. I just think we need to go fight at the back as well now. Could you replace Sanchez? Yes, we will replace Sanchez. Is Aveste an Italian name? No, it's weirdly the name of my old clothing brand that now doesn't exist. So, bit of a fuck up that one. Every time Sky drops an interview with someone from Chelsea, we lose. Yep, totally agree with that. Right. I think we'll call it there, guys and girls. Thank you so much for watching this stream. I really, really appreciate it. We've had a fantastic turnout today. Considering, bearing in mind, we weren't live on this channel for 60 days. I feel physically sick saying that. We've had an unreal stream. And I really appreciate every single one of you sticking with me and being on the stream for this one, even though we had a terrible result and we won't dwell too much on the results. Do me 2 favours. If you aren't subscribed to this channel right now, subscribe to it. I'm going to actually make it 3 favours. If you haven't liked the stream so far, like the stream right now. Give it some love. That will be massively appreciated. And the third one is, if you aren't a subscriber of Joey and Josh, what are you doing with your life? That is the channel that is growing the most. It is super exciting. It is a banger, and we've got a banger of a video going up live tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Get excited for that. So make sure you do all those things for me. I really, really appreciate it. We will be back on this channel very, very soon, talking all about Chelsea Football Club. We will be doing some more live streams. I will probably also, if there is desire for it and if you guys want to do it, we'll do some more streams outside of matches and actually talk about the football club in more detail. I'll pick a topic and we'll go through it. Potentially also after the Football Manager video that I do, maybe we'll do a live sort of reacting to the Football Manager video and seeing what you guys think. I would love to do that. Thank you so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.